How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Matchday Live. We're back in Europe. It's the Europa League and we've got Zurich away and it's somewhat of a watch party in the building. Obviously, it's a difficult trip to make, so we thought we'll bring a few more of the regulars down than usual. To my right, we have Kelechi.
No, brother, I'm surprised I was recalled, after being exiled, the manager, Robbie, found the world, the assistant manager, Kenya,
Well, at least he didn't sell you to Barcelona.
Right, because, two people dropped, people are out of the game, it's Sesson is in Norway or wherever, what's her name? Charlene is somewhere else that I was called to start. I'm surprised, but I want to thank you, people. Welcome.
Welcome, Kelechi, back again.
Yes.
Behind me, we have, to my right, Guna Lee. What are you saying?
Listen, we're out here. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game. I was with the Don yesterday, chatting up. So let's see if these predictions that you come through, the players step up. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see if they kind of do what they need to do, and that's it.
We will see soon enough. Less than half an hour to kick off. Behind me is Julian. What are you saying, Julian?
Yeah, I'm upset I'm not at the game, but here's the next best thing. With my friends. Watching,
Who are they then?
they're my football friends.
My football friends.
English friends.
We got the Don to my left. What are you saying?
No, looking forward to the game. Looking forward to seeing, in particular, Marquinhos. I want to see.
Yeah.
In particular, and Vieira and Fabio Vieira. Those two. I'm looking forward to the game.
Both in the starting lineup. I will run through the lineup after I run through the lineup here. Lead judges.
Yeah, looking forward to the game. Well done to Robbie for getting his prediction of the team right. Shame we can't get results like that, right? We'd be all earning a lot of money here, wouldn't we? I'm looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to seeing Vieira and Marquinhos. What's his name?
Marquinhos.
Yeah.
Marquinhos.
Yeah.
I think everyone is strict though. What are you saying over there?
Yeah, man, just like everyone, I want to see the new recruits in action. So, yeah, hopefully it's a very good game for them.
Laurie?
Yeah, likewise, happy to be here with the AFTV family in the house.
Friends.
Yeah, I'm expecting Arsenal to win. Anything less.
Oh, mate, you're feeling all right?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Anything less would be a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
Before I get in the lineup, we've got a super chat from Dave. He said, big up Turkish, good presenter when he's not moaning. I'll take that. That's nicer than usual from you, Dave. Let me go to the lineup. Turner in goal, makes his debut for us. Tomiyasu right back, Tierney left back, Holden and Gabriel centre back pairing, so a strong back line there. Sambi, Xhaka and Fabio Vieira making his debut for us, with Marquinhos on the right, another debut, Martinelli on the left, and Eddie Nketiah getting his first start of the season in the Europa League. Looking at the bench quickly, Ramsdale, Hine, White, Saliba, Zinchenko, Matt Smith, Odegaard, Suyan, Kozia Dubry and Saka and Jesus. So quite a strong bench there as well. A lot of us have touched on Marquinhos and Vieira already, but I'm with you. I want to see Vieira, but I'm intrigued about Marquinhos too. A lot of us didn't expect him to be part of the first team fold when he initially came in. When we lost Pepe, we was all crying out for depth in that position. It seems like Arteta is adamant that Marquinhos is that depth in that position. Kelechi?
Yeah, well, they couldn't sign the winger. They tried to sign some wingers, but Zineto and the rest of them, they couldn't sign. So it makes you have to fast track the kid. And the cameos we've seen in under 21 or that, I don't know which one. He has done okay, so I'm intrigued to see what he'll do today.
Guna Lee, who are you looking forward to seeing today?
Listen, people are going to think I'm trolling, but I'm actually quite excited to see Eddie start. I want to see Eddie. He's got the number.
Get a goal, me. Not my one.
He's got the number 14, and look, people know what I've kind of had my opinion of him last season, and probably from that Chelsea game when he came in and he scored, I think, 2 goals. Yeah. I've been really impressed with what he's doing and what he's been kind of producing. I know Laurie's probably in the back of my mind want to slap me because I was against him and kind of not as enthused by him. But for me, yeah, look, he's got the number 14, and I want to see what he's going to do with that number. In the pre-season, we saw him linking up with Jesus, and yeah, look, I'm excited by him. I'm excited by what he can do today. I know it's not the greatest opposition, but we know that it could be a plan B if we're struggling in games. What can he do? Can he come on? Can he produce? So I'm more excited about Nketiah than any of the other players, I'll be honest with you right now.
Laurie, what about you?
You know what? Shout out to Gunnar. I co-sign that, man. I was saying to Curtis, what we were both saying, on our show we did yesterday, Talkers Cheap Show, that we bagged, well, Curtis bagged him to get a hat-trick. I said he'd get a couple of goals. So like Gunnar Lee said, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how he gets on today. These are the types of games I expect him to step up.
I missed the start in 11, so I just want to go through some predictions quickly. What did you say for the prediction?
4-1.
4-1, Lee?
They didn't ask me. Like, it's not the only thing that James didn't do. By the way, I didn't mention the Zurich team either. Like, you know, very unprofessional of him. But anyway, didn't get asked that. But I will go 3-0.
You're going 3-0, same as Forever Arsenal.
Yeah, well, I'll stick with that. Like,
Stricto, what did you say, or wasn't you asked?
I wasn't asked, but since you're asking me,
Poor Robbie. You can have a word.
6-0.
You can have a word.
6-0.
6-0? 6-0? I'll have what he's having, please.
I'll give you his number.
6-0, so we've got a 4-1, a 3-0, a 6-0. Laurie, somewhere in between?
It's difficult, obviously, to make predictions, but I'm definitely expecting a win. I mean, I did my cursory research on this side. They're not very good. They've had 7 games in the league this season. They haven't won a game, drawn 2, lost 5. They got beat at home at the weekend by one of the lower ranked teams in the Swiss league. So, now listen, I'm expecting a win by at least 2 goals.
Goals, Kelechi.
Well, that ain't really a prediction then, is it? What is he actually
No,
doing?
I'm predicting a win. I'm saying we'll win by at least 2.
He's saying
What's the actual
2-0, 4-2,
All right, 3-0. 3-0.
3-1, 5-3.
3-0, you went with 3-0.
No, me, I'm going 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm going to go 4-0 as well. I think we should get the job done. Like you said, 7 games, 5 lost, 2 draws. They are the defending champions, but I had Kevin, a Zurich fan. He's a Zurich fan, but he was also over here studying for about 10 years, and he was following Arsenal over here. So it's a dream come true for him over there. He's a season ticket holder. But even he's saying, listen, it's been such a poor start to the season that he's worried about Arsenal. He's excited, but he's worried about Arsenal coming to town. Gunnar Lee?
Do you know what? I know you're kind of asking what the score will be, but I'm actually more looking to see can the second string kind of play the same way that the first team was playing, because obviously we need them to come in. But I think yesterday I said 3-0. I think 3-0. I said. So yeah, I'm going to stick with that, man.
Sticking with that, Julian.
As long as Arsenal take this game seriously, when you think of the opposition, it's the Swiss league, and the Swiss league, from what I know of it, and it's very little, isn't very good. And if you've got a team towards the bottom of that league and you've got a team at the top of the Premier League, what Stricto said, 6-0, I don't see why you should laugh at that. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be a big victory. I'm not saying it'll be 6-0. But
what are you saying, eh?
No, it should be. It should be a
Just
big.
bigged it all up,
It should be a big victory. It could be.
What
It could be
back it
8.
in?
I mean, if Liverpool could put 9 past Bournemouth, then I don't see why we can't.
So what are you
stick
going?
I'll go with Stricto 6-0.
But you know what? Historically, we don't beat teams like that. We don't have that killer streak in us.
It's all about the attitude. It's all about the
When was the
attitude.
last
stuff.
time we
United
beat
to
somebody
draw sometimes. They
6-0?
won Man United, isn't it?
This team.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
No, that was
Young boys
5-1.
beat
Was it?
United.
Yeah, but it's still a big
Young boys.
victory.
It's true, you know, I would like us to be getting.
I would like to.
I think we would.
ruthless.
Yeah.
Go out there, and if they are poor, you know what I mean, Napoli.
I think we.
We don't really post numbers like that.
One of the reasons we changed the team around.
I think we had 7-0 against Stanley
Been a lot of
Age.
changes.
Yeah, so that's why I'll go hesitant on that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying less, but I'd like to see us be ruthless, man. Go out there and, you know what I mean,
Listen, I'd love it to be 6-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's that wild, to be honest.
No, it isn't that wide. If you look at the teams and the quality, there's no reason why it shouldn't be.
But
So everyone's agreeing with me now.
no, I'm
No,
saying that Zurich are just playing poorly, but they're a better team in the league, or are they just not a good team overall? Because
They're
They lost a lot of their players, and
They're not a very good team, and B, they just sold one of their best players to leave.
but they won the league. They won the league.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
totally.
but they lost a lot of players from
But
that.
it's also a very, very poor league.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, we know that, but we know that there's a difference between a league competition and a cup competition,
Yeah.
and that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
A cup competition, league form goes out of the window.
Yeah,
We know
that
this.
was- yeah, but look, I think it's important.
They're not even at home.
No.
They did beat Hearts home and away to get to this stage of the competition. It's Hearts, but we're talking about their league form and saying they haven't won a game there. So
it's Hearts.
we will mention Europa League and say they beat Hearts. Listen, I'm with you. I think we should
You'll
smash
be
them.
welcome up in Edinburgh now. Be careful there, Stricto.
A few super chats have come in. One says, big up the AFTV crew from Texas. Come on, Arsenal. Big up you, my guy. Hope everyone is well watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Another one here from Spark saying, I wasn't asked either, but I'm going to go with a 4-0. Interest in the building as always. If Eddie's going to score more than 15 goals, he better start today. Robbie's favourite child. Marquinhos looks like a fighter. going for a strong game, 3-0 win. A lot of confidence everywhere, it seems. I see 5-0s here. Someone put 8-2 in there as well. Don't even remind me about that.
Don't, man. I was at Carnival that day.
But there is some positions as well that were awfully light in already. And I think it was it you, Lee, that mentioned Xhaka on the starting 11? And
He's captain tonight as well.
Oh.
Why not? Why not?
Hey, we need a heart rate monitor for Turkish. He's got palpitations coming on there.
Bro.
And it ain't the Red Bull.
I think it's a risk starting him, to be honest, because you're starting a most experienced player in the midfield without your Elnenis and Partey's are injured. I wouldn't have started him, to be honest.
It's a big risk.
It's a big risk.
That's
If he gets injured,
who
what do we do now?
Instead, though.
That's where it comes down
Yeah.
to.
Well, that's
last Thursday.
at the feet of two people, Mr. Redu and Arteta.
Well, you have got two other central midfielders
playing.
out. No, they're out. They're injured.
Well,
Yeah,
one
they're
of them is
injured.
always out.
He's not always out.
Well, all right, 50% of the time he's out.
No, he's actually out.
Oh,
40,
he's
he's actually out
48%.
42% of the time.
So,
Stats.
who invited him? You know, we said we said about his friends. You know what I mean? Like, can anybody mention him? You know what I mean? Because he's getting on my proverbials.
You can give Zinchenko a run out there.
Who?
Zinchenko, you can give me a
No,
run
but
out
you know,
there.
Zinchenko.
he's not quite- he's
Remember
carrying
when
his injury.
Zinchenko played against United? That was a bit of a shock because a lot of people thought he was going to be out. Xhaka's a machine, man. When's he injured?
To be honest, he got injured in a UEFA, Europa League run. That's why for me, that's why we lost, to be honest. Against Villarreal.
They're showing us the goals from the weekend,
Yeah.
the United game, and the.
Why are they showing that? What's that got to do with the Europa League?
Chatting about
Just so everybody know about Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Just trying to let Robbie know.
And Saliba. A lot of people forget Saliba made a big error in that game as well.
I wouldn't say big.
I wouldn't say that at all.
I think he was
Communication, man.
left pretty isolated. Well, not isolated,
Why?
but
He's a good position here.
he turned the wrong way. But he
This is
didn't
Martin
come
yeah,
to
he's
that.
shape.
talking here.
He sort of falls over it,
He's
doesn't he?
shape.
Yeah, his shape wasn't the
When he
best.
turns like that.
He turned both sides, didn't he?
But he still needed that cover from Gabriel, who was slow to get back. Really, look,
See that turn there?
way too slow. But listen, we need to forget about this. I don't know why
Let's
they're
forget
showing
about it. Why are they showing that game,
these
man?
United
Trying to
goals.
traumatise man before the game comes on. Yeah, allow that.
The only one that's traumatized is you, Robbers, man. That's why. Yeah,
I am traumatised, man, because we should have won that game.
Gabriel and that, man. I know
You still hating on Gabriel?
I know that's your biggest.
You're still hating on Gabriel. Gabriel, you like to hate on. That's what I said. He wasn't the only defender. I mean, if you saw Joe Gomez last night, right, I'll tell you what. Gabriel
When you
looked
look
like
at that goal, Ben White is just as at fault there as well as Gabriel.
Yeah.
There. They're both.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
face
a
it,
shocker,
that's
man.
poor, shocking defending
back
from the
line.
pair of them.
So how did the panel think Sambi played? Because I thought he had a good game. Some people said he.
I thought he had a
I thought he was decent.
He was all right for
okay.
80 minutes. First 10 minutes before we scored that goal, I thought it was really poor.
I think the third goal come from his
But
error.
as soon as we scored that goal that wasn't, or
You know what?
should have
Though, we've again, this is where this tournament's good for players. I feel like him, right? So this is where players like him improve. You know what I mean? By playing games.
Yeah.
You know, because I think a lot of people forget, like somebody like Sambi the Congo, he's just come in. You know what I mean? And he's just getting a little start. So, you know, a lot of game time in these sort of games might help him. It's definitely a talent.
The other thing is, I know what people say about the Congo. Oh, he gave away the ball for the last game. It was 70 yards from goal. It weren't like, Arsenal should defend that a lot better from there. And they didn't, you know what I mean? And people will... I always find this with Arsenal, you know what I mean?
Easy
Like,
target.
He's an easy target, like, you know what I mean? Like Gabriel, you know, everybody likes Gabriel, you know, same for the first goal. No one says anything about Ramsdale because he's loved, you know what I mean? Like, you know, say it how it is, you know. That was poor defending, you know. Right, yes, he's give the ball away, like, you know, but trying to go. But you shouldn't defend like that.
It's hard to judge him as well and give him that actual stick because we know he's not a 6. It's almost like blaming Xhaka for having a poor performance in that 6.
Do we know that though?
No, but no.
I think we do.
We
He's
know from his performance, and Arteta said
he's a box to box.
He's looked good in that 8 role, the left 8 role, and we know he's not going to play in that 6 role long term. So it's the same thing like Xhaka.
But who's our long-term 8 then? Because if our long-term 8 is Lokonga, then surely you should put Xhaka back to the 6 and then put Lokonga in the 8.
No. But what I'm saying is, we know definitely that Xhaka is not the 6 either. He will just be there.
Yeah, we know that.
So if Xhaka has a poor game in the 6 role, it's hard to give him the criticism that he deserves, because you're literally putting the lamb out to be slaughtered in a way. So yes, you can give him a sort of a negative review because he's the experienced player, but for the qualities of the player, he's not a 6. So it's hard to give him that flack, you know.
No, I mean, listen, I thought he had a very good game against Villa. The stats bear that out. I thought he was decent against Man United, and I think some of the criticism coming his way is unfair, because you've got to remember, he came in the team for the United game and the Villa game, actually, as a direct replacement for El Neni. And I'm going to be honest, bro, I didn't think there was much of a drop-off, if at all. I think he's just as good
I think
a
there's an
footballer,
improvement.
if not better than El Neni as a footballer.
A few super chats have come in. Clara says, I have a crush on Turkish. If he's single, check your DMs.
You said that.
Who said that?
You can I say that to myself? I've been long enough, I could have done it last year.
Is that your false by your toes?
Yeah.
That you not doing that now?
My toes, listen. Shogun at least some love as well, people, because he's missing that. Look, someone go into his DMs, I beg.
Listen, I'm a married man without the wedding ring, man. Leave me, please.
AT Football says,
It's the beard, man.
It's the beard, yeah? For where we are trying to go, our team tonight, which has 6-7 players who are next in line to our starting options, should be beating Zurich by 2-3 goals and comfortably. Big up 2:30 a.m. in Australia. Big up everyone watching all over the world and mad times.
Big up.
Hemar says, hi AFTV. But what happened to the Bias Premier League show this week? 4-0 Arsenal.
Oh, the vice. You know what? I had to go and do something, and I didn't get back in time. Yardi was doing something over in Bermuda. His flight didn't get back on time. So, yeah, that's why it got kind of shelved this week. But we are back in action next week.
You heard that.
Promise
there you
you,
go.
promise you.
Behan says, keep up the good work, guys. Appreciate it. Don't forget to take care of mental health from overwork, and especially from being Arsenal fans.
I'll tell you what,
This
Turkish,
season started well enough.
I think today, even though we're kind of overlooking it because we're thinking, yeah, this is light work, but this is a big game for Arteta. He needs a win in this game after the disappointment of last week. Some people were already saying, oh...
Big game.
It's not a big game.
No, when I say big game, I mean that he needs a result, a good result. Because some people are really...
No, as long as he wins, it'll be fine.
It's not,
Putting pressure on him.
Sunday's a big game. This ain't a
Yeah,
big game.
and even if we were to lose, it's not
No,
as
no,
if
I'm
we're
not
out
saying we're
of
going to
it.
lose.
Yeah.
I'm saying that we need
It could be a freak
good
result.
win.
He needs to take this tournament seriously, because this is
Yeah.
the way to get back in the Champions
this is
League.
what
I
I'm
still
saying.
think this is the easiest route for us to get back in the Champions
If
League.
you look at it, I
No,
mean,
it's not the
I'm-
easiest route.
What
it's
is
a route. The easiest route is through the league.
No, I think it's probably easier.
It's always
Obviously,
like that, Lee, Rob.
obviously,
All right, I'll agree with everything
obviously.
you say.
Listen, it depends how it falls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, you could have to get past a Man United or somebody like that later on. But I think this is easier because you look at last year, right? Look who won it, Frankfurt. I was watching them last night in the Champions League. They were dreadful.
But it's potluck though, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends who
That's what
comes
I'm
out
saying,
of the
I mean,
Champions
it's-
League.
yeah, but if you
all,
get
those
Liverpool-
all those third place teams that come down, and that could just be a
Yeah,
a
but I
freak
still
result. You
think
get
I still think
Barcelona
the
or
league
Real Madrid
in
or
the league you got to get past like Chelsea, Liverpool,
Tottenham.
City, Tottenham. You have
Chelsea
to get.
now.
Well,
Yeah.
Potter's Chelsea.
You don't have to get past all of them. You just got to get fourth place.
you
You've
gotta
got to
get-
get past a couple of them.
But I was going
But
to
you got to get
no.
past. You know what I mean, that's
We haven't
not
done it
easy.
for 5 years, mate.
We
I was
haven't,
gonna ask,
but
though,
we've
right?
never won the Europa League.
I was going
We
to
weren't
ask.
in it last year, was we?
No.
We've got Europa League. We 2 times we've got to
Semi-finals and
semi-final and final.
Yeah, so we've got a really good.
I feel this is the better route.
I agree with him. I think the league, you know.
You think the league? Why?
It's slightly easier.
You know, you can actually lose your top 4 to your top 4 sides and win the rest, and you qualify for top 4. It's easier.
Yeah, because there's less.
And there's more time for you to recover
Yeah,
from
but
the
the
setback.
teams.
There's no time for you to recover
Yeah,
from
but
the
the thing is,
setback.
right? The thing is in the league is that you've got those, say, the big 6, right? No pun intended, right? Right. But you've got the big 6 teams. But then you've got other teams underneath them, like, you know, you've got a Wolves, or you've got...
Brighton.
These are not easy teams either. You've got to go away, especially.
Yeah,
Villa.
And face these teams,
And
right?
the teams dropping from Champions League are not easy teams.
yeah.
as well.
That's the biggest problem.
That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, the
I was
Champions
going to
League.
ask
The Champions League
I was
teams
gonna
dropping
ask
in.
in terms of
They're not small.
Lee, I was going to say though, like, don't you think? I know what you're saying. This might be the best route into the top 4, so Champions League next season. Sorry, but don't you think Arteta has to get both this season?
Oh yeah,
I think
listen, I think Arsenal will get into the top 4 this season. What I've seen in the team, I think they will get into the top 4. So it's important that we do. But I still think this is a... Listen, what we want to go, if we go to the chance, so if we get to this final and we're saying we're playing Man United, and Man United, for instance, are in the top 4 and we're not, the pressure then is so much more. I agree with you. Getting to the top 4 takes all the pressure off this so we can go try and win this trophy.
You see, when I look at the league, my first target is be comfortably in the top 4 in January, whereas the Europa League, I expect to be in the next rounds in February. And then in January, I'll analyse which ones possibly the better, because then you'll know the Champions League teams that have dropped down and whatnot. Look, Liverpool have just got smashed in their first game. If Liverpool finished 3rd and they dropped to Europa League, it's not as easy no more.
It's not as if we're done, but it makes it harder.
I just feel like we need to get both. I don't feel like there should be an option. I don't feel like there should be no divvying or like saying, all right, well, we're in this position, so let's concentrate more on that. I feel like there has to be a concrete, we're going to get the Europa League and we're going to get 4th. I don't feel there should be any discussion. We're in the 3rd year of the process. We're all backing Arteta. Every single person is. We've given him the money 3 seasons in a row now, 77 million, 150 million, 123 million. It's time to now start to overachieve. It's now time to now show you're the guy that's going to get us this Premier League.
I hear you, but at the start of the season, very
colourful over there.
Yeah, but then there's other...
These are non-negotiables.
There's other teams that are spending similar amounts of money and more. Look at what Chelsea have spent, and they've still got rid of their manager.
What kit we wearing?
Black.
We haven't won in that yet, by the way.
No?
No, we've only played it once.
I thought we wore it in Orlando. We wore it in Orlando.
He's having another thing.
I said that you're wrong, so am I supposed to
Where is that a proper game in Orlando?
It felt like a proper game at the time.
Yeah.
That's a new training top as well.
Every week.
Out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
It's quite nice.
New training.
Xhaka's aged. Looks older.
These guys, bro.
Playing for Arsenal, man. Anything happens, bro. Anything.
Now, with regards to your comments about the Europa League, I hear you, but I'm sure that they would have prioritised the league at the start of the season.
Do you know what it is this season? Yeah, we're all going to debate, and I'm kind of with Lee. I think top 4 and a good cup run, but there's no debate in his position if we get Champions League football next season, and that is going to be the common rhetoric. I think if we get Champions League football, whether that's top 4 or Europa League win, that is the bare minimum that's going to keep his job, secure
I would
and
argue
safe.
that his job is safe anyway.
No, if we don't make top 4, done.
Me and you would think that.
Yeah.
But the hierarchy.
No, it's done, Julian. It's done.
No, I guarantee you that.
Depends how he misses out on it.
I agree with you.
They're not going to sack him.
What, if we miss out on it the same way we missed last year, that's acceptable 2 years in a row.
The performances are good. I wouldn't sack him.
No, I don't see them.
But that's why we have to draw the line and understand where there's the non-negotiables. You understand?
No,
if the manager has
I don't
non-negotiables, we as a club and fans have non-negotiables.
I'm sorry.
That's what we're saying. The club should have non-negotiables. That's what we're saying.
We're going on process for a manager that was getting top 4. Like, if he doesn't get top 4, he is
on the way out.
And I think he'll go into the next season and all that.
I would agree with you, but I don't see the hierarchy sacking him.
But I think we're all in agreement that everyone here is backing Arteta this season.
100%.
So there can't be like, oh no, there's a divide.
There's no divide.
Because we're all backing him. Even regardless, last season, there was times when I wanted him out. Pure and simple. But this season, I'm giving him full benefit of the doubt. Top 4 or nothing, like you say, is the bare minimum.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
All or nothing.
We got a super chat from Carl. He says, tell Robbie to stop being polarising. Let him know that at present we are top of the league. He is here promoting a defeatist mentality. If Leicester could hold a lead for 30+ games, so can Arsenal.
How am I? Where was that?
Is he getting the wrong? Is he getting the wrong one? Is he talking about me?
Is he being serious?
What are you talking about you, Laurie?
No, I'm just saying because
he said Robbie playing and cleared the whole first name. I don't know what you said, but
the whole what?
I mean, I'm saying because Laurie, it's not Laurie, it's for you directly, Robbie.
No, I don't know what he's talking about, man, because the one person I've been backing this team since the start of the season. In no way am I being defeatist. Right, this team is a very good side playing very, very good football. I hope we do that tonight and impose ourselves upon them because we've been playing great stuff. That's why the other day I was so disappointed at United because I knew we were going to go there and dominate them. I knew how we've been playing. I knew we were going to go there. It was just disappointing how we conceded those goals, but it's a good side. But I'm really interested to see now the guys that have come in tonight. Marquinhos, Fabio Vieira. And like you said, Eddie Nketiah, big moment for him.
Yeah. He's gonna. I know he's gonna have a good game.
And also the
Come on,
captain.
boys.
The captain.
Kick off.
Xhaka is captain, really.
Yeah.
Would have liked it to be Tierney, but let's not moan.
Well, Tierney was being captain.
He was, he was.
No, but he's no longer in the leadership group, is he?
No.
He was injured.
Odegaard,
he's on the pitch now, though.
Full house
No,
there.
then Xhaka, then Jesus.
Handing
I was
out.
thinking
Odegaard.
that myself. It looks full in there.
Yeah, full house, man.
Handing out.
I can't believe he scored yet.
Even though the stadium's 50 miles away, they still sold it out.
So it's not their normal stadium.
No.
What happened to their normal?
It's being used for athletics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for
they
the
rent
Golden
it.
League, innit?
They rent the stadium, so
Get a real sport on.
until the draw was made.
I'm a big athletics fan.
like
actually.
athletics,
I love my athletics.
I'm a PT.
Jamaican,
I didn't even
Yeah,
say
exactly.
that.
We run that.
They've got all their flags out and the flares,
good goal.
everything, innit?
Smoky already. They're playing at the back though.
Yeah.
They are
what's
playing out
good-
from the back when we won it.
Yeah, the pressure. We're doing the same thing we had to do with the first team. Is good pressure.
Good.
Yeah, I think we should just put it to bed first half if possible.
No, bro. There's no need for
Yeah.
that.
So is Vieira, is he in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's inside.
he's basically Odegaard's replacement.
It'll be interesting to see if Tommy has a good game. Does he start against Everton on Sunday?
Tommy Austin.
Yeah, Tommy has to. Yeah, because obviously we know that Ben White. We even saw it before. Maybe a bit of poor positioning. I mean, I spoke with Robbie yesterday about him being nominated as Player of the Month. I think he's been good, but
A lot of gooners there, aren't there?
Yeah.
I think with Ben White, I'd be very arse to leave him out, him to be dropped at the moment.
I think
He'll go with the same team.
Yeah, but then who do you leave out?
He'll go with the same team.
Tommy
In the Premier
Asu?
League. Yeah. He'll go with the same team. In the Premier
honestly, I'm leaving at Gabriel. You got to be punished for certain mistakes, and you've made a couple of.
Gabriel,
You leaving out
I think
Gabriel?
everybody's sort of
What, on
looking
Sunday?
at Ben White.
No,
Really?
No,
That's a massive call.
No
bro.
chance.
I mean,
of course Robbie says that.
He built himself, so.
Gabriel, has a young centre back next to him in Saliba and a young midfielder in Sambi ahead of him. And against Man United, it was him out of position for 2 of the 3 goals, and he's the
One of
two, Rob.
Two,
Rob.
When you watch it, you see properly.
Like the senior
Plus,
centre
you know what
back
I mean? It messes with the balance of the team. You
and the
leave,
Mitrovic one we're
He's
forgetting
left-
about.
Yeah.
He's a left-sided.
That was a terrible one, the Mitrovic
Yeah,
one.
but that doesn't mean to say he should play because he's got a left foot, Rob.
No, but I'm saying the balance of the team.
Yeah, the balance of the team, yeah.
So
The
you put
manager
Rob
likes-
Holding in, will you?
No, Ben White and Saliba.
Rob Holding.
Why can't he play? I think at the end of the day, look, I think Gabriel's. I think he's a good player, but he's not been at his best this season. So we need to kick up the old Jacksy.
I don't-
And then you drop him.
But
That's the best.
No, I wouldn't drop him.
I
much.
don't think he should be dropped.
I
Yeah.
don't think Ben White should be dropped.
Ramsdale's not been at his best.
Oh, don't say that.
Or Great Ball.
Don't say
No,
that.
but that's true, isn't it?
No, not according to
Yeah, but
Robbie.
we haven't really got a good backup for
I'm a fan of Ramsdale.
to twist things up.
I've said that as well. I'm a fan of him, but you know.
No, but if we're going to be honest,
Yeah, well,
I'm a fan of Ramsdale,
That's
but he's
why I
not
always said you're the best loyal.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Foul to
They're
Arsenal.
poor. They're a poor side, you know. They can't keep the ball for nothing.
no.
Zurich can't bad either.
We have to score in the first 15.
Yeah, I think our start's
Oh,
been
yeah.
poor.
Couldn't you with the ball? Listen, nowhere near the ball.
Nowhere near the ball, did he? Just hacked him down.
We need to play with more intensity against teams like this at the beginning so we can put it to bed after like 5-10 minutes.
I think we have to be honest. I think we'll score early.
Just kicked off, Julian.
I know, but it's, you can tell how good Arsenal are going to be from the first few
Yeah, I always
seconds
say
of
that.
that time.
You know,
And it's
I
just
think
been a
they-
little
I
bit
think-
slow.
They've been on the front foot.
What a free kick
See?
was
I don't know what
that?
that free kick was though.
Yeah.
That was a waste
Look
of a
at-
free kick. Now
Look at that
now
now.
they're on the counter.
Overload.
They outnumbered us now.
Because Martinelli was messing about.
And that's an
there.
attitude thing rather than a skill.
You know what that is? Complacency.
Yes,
that's
exactly
that's
that.
Arrogance.
And
not respecting
that's
your
what will.
opposition. 'Cause he wouldn't
That's the
have
only
done
thing
that
that
on
can
Sunday,
scupper
would he?
us this tonight.
That is similar to that penalty against Portsmouth for Henri and Pires. That's what that reminded me of.
Oh, when
Yeah.
pass it, you're meant to pass it.
Yeah.
That's when arrogance gets the better of you.
Yeah.
Was it against Man City? Was it
Yeah.
Portsmouth, was it?
And they still won 1-0 though.
No, it was Man City. Was it
it
Man City?
wasn't
Was
Portsmouth,
was it Danny?
Yeah, Man City,
Danny-
Yeah.
Danny something?
Danny
Yeah,
Mills.
he got
Danny
annoyed,
Mills,
didn't he?
yeah. All they did that.
Come on,
Oh,
Martinelli.
so that's sloppy.
Yeah, he hasn't started well.
It's black kit, isn't it? It might look good, but they can't play in it.
Matt Turner.
Shit, if we don't win tonight, I'll be sending it back.
Have you got the black kit?
Yeah, thanks to the guys.
Yeah.
You send it back, do I get my money back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still haven't even sent you the 30.
Huh?
I still haven't sent you 30, have I?
Oh, haven't you?
No.
Oh, you heard that on the stream. It's only been 2 months.
Oh, is that the bet they lost?
Yeah.
He ain't paid up yet.
Is that it?
Yeah,
That's
I
shocking,
keep
isn't it?
forgetting.
What
He
was the
doesn't
bet?
even know. I could have just let it
Yeah,
slide.
could have done that. Yeah, I did.
And what was the
Got so
bet?
much money, too much
It
money.
wasn't a
that.
bet, it was the prediction league we do on the Forever Arsenal podcast. He won it last year.
James is top of the league, like, you know, a bit like the elephant on the tree. Don't know how he's got up there, but you know he's coming down
Long ball out.
with all his stats.
I can't lie to you. Tini's levels have dropped.
Just
on,
got from an injury.
Yeah.
Seriously, these men are harsh, you know.
Seriously.
Jeez.
Somebody came out from shower and picked up an injury. It's not even a tackle. That's worse, bro. What are you saying?
That's what he got injured at.
Yeah.
Shower,
To
didn't
get clean.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, and they picked up an injury,
No,
bro.
he slipped on a wet floor.
Bro, what are you saying? The knock-on injuries are the worst, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, people like us that have played the game, we know. The knock-on injuries are the worst.
This guy played the Did you see? Did he take a penalty in Nigeria? He could have put more people.
They go out wide, yeah.
Look at that bad ball from Gabriel.
Go on.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Jeez, Turner, man.
Oh, Turner.
Turn guy already.
Timmy Turner.
He's going to be named the turnip, isn't
Yeah.
he, if he carries on like this.
Yeah, got caught. Is that corner?
Jeez.
But it's a bad ball from Gabriel.
It is a bad
It is bag.
Mate.
But then he had
It's not
enough
that
time to
bad,
do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was poor.
He's playing soccer.
Hit the
He
post.
hit the post.
No, what? No,
That hit the
come
post.
on.
No, hit
It's
the
not
post.
bad
yeah.
ball, is it? Come on.
Yeah, it wasn't the best for a keeper.
You can't
That
spray
was actually
Gabriel.
going in.
So,
You expect him to do better
the
than
pass
that,
went
though.
from the defender's wrong
Yeah.
foot to the goalkeeper's wrong foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Come
happened.
on, he had time to...
What is he
Oh,
doing
it's flapping.
Kelechi, he
his
had
head's
time
gone.
to
He
clear.
had time. No, he had time. If you're not sure, take it out of touch.
His head's gone.
Flappy had ski part 2.
You
know what that is? That's
I've got
nerve.
to ask this thing now with Arteta. Who actually chooses his goalkeepers? This is
He's got a goalkeeping coach, I think. That
We had that Renison.
Runnison.
Oh, he's about as
Yeah.
good as him. I'm saying, like,
You know what, like,
Yeah.
to be fair to him, I'm going to try and give him the benefit of that.
What
That's
for?
nerves.
I'll tell you what.
He shouldn't
looked like
be- he shouldn't
Why
be
are you nervous
nervous.
playing Zurich?
he was on trial in the NFL.
I wouldn't be
Kept
nervous
got rid
playing
of him. He ain't an NFL player, is he?
He still
He
representing
still played in
Arsenal.
front of a
Nah, he'll
crowd.
be alright. That's USA number 1.
He's sponsored by Flappuccino. I tell you, like,
How much
it's
did we pay for him
ridiculous.
as well? Wasn't it like 7 million? For
7.5.
Seven
Paid more
for
for him than we sold Leno for. That doesn't sound like
If
good
he's
business
nervous,
to me.
then he
No, it don't sound
Yeah,
like
the
business
mentality
to
of
me,
the
no.
Arsenal keeper. If he's nervous.
Should have just kept Leno on the bench for another season.
Politics.
No, he wants to go to. No, he wants to go to the
It
World
doesn't
Cup.
matter what he wants.
No,
He's
he-
under contract.
What is happening? What place?
Did you hear what Leno said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been talking a lot.
But he wouldn't be saying that if he was still under contract at Arsenal and sat on our bench.
Nah, but I
Well, he'd be
respect
playing
him for
today,
keeping
wouldn't
quiet,
he?
Yeah, he would have been.
He actually stayed on our bench last year with minimal games, where we'd have got a lot more games.
To be fair to him, while he was at the club, he never
struggling
unsettled.
inside.
No,
Thank you.
he just went along with
So if he wants to say now, fair enough.
He
While
was in
there,
training, separating fights. You understand?
These men are seeing too much of the ball here, man. What's
They
going
have.
on?
Well done, Gabriel.
Isn't it? They're seeing too
Since
much of the
that
ball.
free kick from Vieira
Yeah,
Martinez,
where they gave the ball away there.
they've just had the ball.
No, it was from the kick-off. We started slow,
You know what?
but
It's a bit like
lethargic.
when we played Crystal Palace. That one mistake from Ramsdale, you give them the impotence. You
Yeah,
give them
yeah.
that
Yeah.
little bit of a get up and go, and then they're on it now.
Yeah, but you're not hitting them hard from the kick-off.
Also, you've got to remember that this team,
my
they'll be up
days.
for it,
Look at
and
that.
everyone's written them off
Yeah, but
already.
we have
so
to
they've
be
got
up
nothing
for
to
it.
lose.
Clear.
That's good. Let's get some possession going, man.
Bro, our B team's looking like a D team right now.
Well, this team, they're working hard. They're closing the ball down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you've got to give them a
at the
little bit
moment,
of-
they're hustling us.
No.
Also, as well, like there's no connection with none of these players, really, is there? Like, so again, I know
Yeah,
I'm
they've not really
I'm
played
not giving
together.
any.
But that's why I need to play the ball around.
But what I am looking for,
Oh,
are
Mikel
the-
should have
some of
got out
these-
the old light bulb.
He's changing his gloves.
I think he'll get connected.
We need
He
some-
needs new gloves.
I've never seen that before.
How old is he? Because he looks quite old. How old is he?
But the keeper.
24, 25.
He looks older than that.
What, this goalkeeper?
Who's he?
Oh, it's their goalkeeper.
Yeah. What's the matter with you today, Stricto? Like, I mean, that ain't our goal. I know
I'm
our
hungry,
goalkeeper's
I'm
down
hungry.
this end. Isn't he? He's the one without no arms.
Armless keeper. You know.
It's coming up to 10 minutes played. Not much to say on the Arsenal front.
No, we haven't started, have we?
No.
No.
been a sluggish start.
Yeah.
Marquinhos to get.
Just want some of the experienced players to kind
Look
of
at
step
that.
up.
Who's that?
That's Rob Holding.
Arteta doesn't look too
Arteta's
happy.
not
No,
impressed
he
with that
don't,
one.
As well
Rightly
he might.
so.
It's been very underwhelming start.
You'd expect us to get control in the first 10.
Yeah.
It's been the
See,
opposite.
what you're doing, you're giving these guys confidence that they
Yeah.
probably didn't have before the game.
This is the
While
big pressure
losing your
for me,
confidence.
for Mikel now is that we lost to Man United, didn't deserve to. What happens now? Because if they lose again tonight,
Well,
then
this
they
is
go
what I
and
was
lose-
saying, Lee. It's a big
lose-
game for the manager.
lose against.
When I
Everton.
said that, you were shouting me down.
No, not so much this game. But
It's your
like,
terminology that's the problem. You confused us.
I'm saying if we lose, if we lose,
Was it more than two
and then we
syllables?
lose to Brentford, like, you know what I mean? Then
It needs to be.
Was it more than 2 syllables?
I think
Okay,
it's-
I'll bear that in mind.
This is Nigerian
That's what
language.
it is. Get hold of the ball now and just game's early. I mean, just get, this team's always gonna, especially early in the game, be really pushing up on
Yeah,
us,
they're gonna be on
closing down, really be on it.
That's
But
it.
just make our class show.
Yeah, man, pass and move.
Yeah, that's it.
Fabio Vieira,
Yeah.
he's got to be
Nice.
the creative guy as well in our team.
Let's
Nice
see
touch from
Marquinhos.
Because there's not a lot of spaces. So
go on.
Let's see him.
He's
He's got to score! He's got to score!
Who was that?
Eddie.
No, I thought it was
I don't
Martinelli.
think. I think
No, they cannot
Okay,
keep missing these
Didn't
chances.
Xhaka header it?
No, it was
First
Xhaka.
chance.
It was Xhaka.
No.
Lovely.
Oh, it was Martinelli.
Martinelli, he
Yeah,
cannot
Martinelli.
continue to keep missing sitters.
Yeah, but you said that
Is
about Eddie.
Marquinhos left or right
That was
footed?
poor, man.
That's not a sitter, to be fair.
Yeah, it was.
No,
it
that
should have
that
been
should
a
be on
goal.
target.
Should have been a
7 yards
goal.
out.
It was a great, excellent ball.
You should have got it on
Brilliant.
target.
On target.
Yeah, and
That's what
he
I
moved into space really well. Just the finish.
You see the
beg to
problem
differ.
with this as well, right?
You should have got it on target.
Yesterday, you get Richarlison. He comes in, he bags in 2 great headers, and now we've got Martinelli.
What time did he bag in those headers?
Second half.
Yeah,
but
so
my-
10 minutes gone.
No, no.
Jesus,
It's not,
man.
no, listen.
10
My-
minutes gone.
My point is that you see the quality of. In,
No, but if you
depth.
watch that, I watched that Spurs game. last
Spurs
night.
were poor.
They were terrible
poor.
until they got up.
Well, bro, Spurs lost in
So let's
what's
be
that league they was
patient.
in?
You don't even let me land, you know.
Conference.
I'm just saying
Spurs
the
lost in the
quality
Conference
that they've got in reserve.
But
you-
Lee,
yeah, but
Robbie's right. I
gotta
was
give
in
him
the
time.
gym this
Don't
morning
give
with
him
a
time.
Spurs fan, and he was lamenting their performance.
They were poor.
He said
they
the 2
were.
goals at the end of the game
Yeah.
saved.
They were poor. I will say that, but I'm just saying in terms of the quality they've got in reserve.
Yeah, but
Eddie-
you don't say
Eddie's
Martinelli's
quality.
quality.
I like mine. But
He should have scored that, but
Yeah, he should.
you
Yeah,
did
but
miss
we-
chances
we
in
missed
that game.
chances.
I don't really
If we took our chances at Manchester United, we'd have won one easily.
Yeah.
Look, they can bring
It's a lovely
someone
cross by
else on.
Marquinhos, though.
They can bring a Koulibaly on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they can bring a Richarlison because he's not a starter.
And that's a good start for him if he
Yeah.
scores.
You know, the
that.
thing is, Martinelli's normally good in the air.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Remember when he first
I was
came?
surprised he missed that.
Mancini.
He's good in the air.
He scored at Palace, didn't he, with a header?
Yeah. When he first came, he was
Scored
heading
a
the ball
couple.
for fun.
Good ball.
All right.
Pierre on the ball, Tierney.
That's it.
Oh,
Boom.
that's it.
Now,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
still
Oh,
alive.
go on.
What? Who's that? Yeah, tell me that's not Martinelli again.
Yeah.
Gabby?
Just rushed it.
It's the shirt. It's the
His
shirt.
hand, man. His hand all
Yeah.
bandaged up.
It's the shirt, isn't it?
He has the spirit of Benzema. Yeah.
Yeah, he rushed it.
He had a dream day.
There was no
He
conviction.
had a dream day.
He just kind of went through it. There's no real
Take it
conviction.
under.
Sorry, no
He's
direction.
like, I'm gonna do it,
Yeah.
but I might not do it.
Exactly.
But let me do it.
Yeah. That's what I should be
confident,
doing.
though, playing out the
But,
back.
you know what I mean? Let me see if it works.
If they get out of there, that's
No,
ridiculous.
they didn't.
Oh, just because of their poor touch,
Yeah.
though, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But they nearly got out of there.
Yeah, halfway line.
It's a little bit better though from
Come on,
Arsenal.
Eddie.
No, Arsenal,
Yeah.
last 5 now playing better.
This subtitle that we have here.
Yeah. Can we
Bro, can we give it a subtitles, guys?
Because me, I speak English. I don't know about talking. So you speak English.
Yeah,
You read
a
English.
couple languages.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, any chance of that? Getting the subtitles up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We could put the subtitles at the top of the screen.
Thank you, Brennan.
No.
leave it off,
If they
bro.
could be put at the top, I'd live with that, but not right across the screen.
Come on,
This is
Eddie.
back
Play the
score.
pass. Get in the box. Eddie, come
Can the
on.
subtitles be bigger than the
play.
game?
Yeah.
It's blocked.
No, it's still
No,
on.
hey, Robbie, have a word.
Shoot now, shoot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nobody can see.
No, no. Yeah.
Hey, God. We have to look
Yeah.
on top
There's
of
a chance.
Oh! Good clearance, good clearance.
Yeah.
Subtitles on, look, get them off.
Yeah.
Marquinhos, they're floating in from the right
Well
hand
done.
side.
Well done,
Over
Brennan.
the bar. That was nice.
It's much better. It's a lovely little pass there.
Yeah.
You can see Jack is going to have fun getting forward in this game, innit? You can see. He knows he ain't got that responsibility to get back.
Even that ball.
Hopefully he thinks he's playing for Switzerland because he's over there.
Yeah. Country.
He's had a decent start to the season, hasn't he?
Yeah, for
That's
his
a good
standard.
start, yeah.
For his standard, yeah.
For his standard.
Damn with faint praise, I think. Wow.
What do you guys think about this semi-automated offside?
So what is semi-automated
Yeah,
offside?
listen,
The machine that reads it.
it'd be better than these guys that run it at the moment.
But they'll find a way. They'll find a way.
Champions League, like,
I saw it.
I don't
Computerised,
watch Champions
yeah.
League at the moment.
It's better.
they might use it. It's better, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Good,
Well done,
good
good
defending there.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, right.
That's
I like
it.
that.
go on, go on.
Baba Isabiro!
That's
Eddie.
quality, that.
Yeah.
Get it, they go!
Good pace by
and
Eddie
then
there.
you got the pace,
Now
man.
take him on.
Oh,
Marquinhos.
he's crying.
Emotional, yeah!
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
it right now.
No, but you know,
Come on,
No,
no,
but
fellas.
that was a
Get a
great
nice
goal.
ball.
That was Eddie.
Great play
ball.
by Vieira, great play by Eddie, and great
That
goal.
was Eddie's pace.
Eddie's pace.
Get a ball.
Eddie's pace like that.
Yeah,
What a
what's
ball
a
by
ball?
Vieira.
What a ball by
And look at him go, look at that Marquinhos go, look at him.
yeah.
Go on,
He's
Russell.
fast as well.
He should be at the
What's
Zurich Olympics.
Zurich Olympics.
In the athletics, they're about the Arsenal. Look at the pace of the ball. Oh, that's a
Finish.
From the favelas to the top, baby.
Relax.
Yeah.
no wonder Pepe's alone.
Listen,
Yeah, I think
Relax, man. That's what I'm saying.
no, we need to give all the credit to Eddie in that goal. Made the goal
Yeah.
for him.
there was three of
Man,
them.
Vieira.
Vieira.
But yeah, when you
The
once
power, the
He got
pace,
shares in
yeah.
him, slightly.
See, I love that. No, you're not talking about
All
that
three
one.
of them
If
games.
that's
Brilliant
I have to
goal.
give him the credit.
Yakini.
Oh, yeah, Rashidi Yakini
And he's ready
That's
to
my
go
favourite
again. Look at his
celebration
eyes.
ever, you know that?
Against Hungary. In the
Oh
net.
man, I've how many times I've watched that.
Yeah, imagine.
I tell you what, all them those bloody commentators in the bar, seeing him cry, I'll tell you what, they're going to be on to him. That celebration police, any moaning and
Oh,
that.
yeah, Richard
Bloody hell, celebrating the
Keys.
first
That's a
goal.
lovely moment for him.
Yeah.
Of course it is, but you know they're going to stop.
Remember that guy, right? When
Moaning about
they
him.
brought him in, they said at first he's going on loan. It was no intention for him to be, and he's impressed so much since he's come that, you know.
Oh,
Good pace as well.
Look at the pace of the ball. Oh, pace of him. Oh, look.
That's got to be a yellow.
Harry took him
He's
out.
he's my fourth favourite Brazilian now. Like,
I think
He needs this. He needs this game.
Look at the pace.
Oh, he got there. That's
and
it.
he's only what,
That's a
19?
fucking-
How old is he?
He's 19. He's a
19.
beast, man.
19!
Yeah.
Yeah.
19, when we saw him out in America.
pumped.
Yeah,
he's
he's
big.
big still.
I think Richarlison was in tears yesterday. He got his first
Let
Champions
them wear
League.
soft, man. Them soft, man.
They
He's
keep
he's
mentioning
plays
him.
for Sirs. Where's
Yeah.
him soft?
No, I'm just saying about he was in tears also yesterday.
No, when you
Anyone
come from
that's
the
right.
when
he's
you
in
come
tears
from
at the end of
poverty,
the
bro,
season. I'll be more happy when he's in tears.
I
at the
think
end of the season.
Richarlison was crying because he knows he's got
Salty
no
tears.
chance of doing anything, innit?
Like Vieira, Fabio Vieira with the delivery. He's been all right so far.
Yeah, free kick coming in.
That was a lovely little bit of
Yeah.
close control and then got away.
Yeah,
Great.
and
That,
out of
that started
his
from
feet.
his good control there.
Yeah.
He did.
9 times out of 10 players goes off.
Composure in that.
Got to give Eddie credit as well. The pace he
done
showed.
everything.
Eddie's
Everything, I thought everything about it.
Eddie's quick, man. I'll
I
tell you.
what did I called out the guy before? Listen,
All three of them.
Right,
deserve
Sarah
credit.
puts a
I
ball
called
in.
out.
I had to have a word with you last season.
Listen,
It's
yeah,
scored
listen,
down the
ah,
Premier
listen,
League.
oh, hold on, don't just say me. What about Kaz? Hold on, why are you pointing at just me? Kaz was there as well.
What was that?
That was poor.
I don't think that was poor. It
tried
caused confusion.
That's something different.
He didn't
That's
cause
cause
confusion,
confusion,
though.
something different.
He just kicked
Yeah,
the
the
ball
trouble
out.
is it confused our players as well.
We got a super chat from Ozzy. Says you can see what it means to him. That's a player that cares.
100%.
Yes.
I'm saying that passion,
Yeah.
bro.
But if you look at
Switch
the way
inside.
that he made up ground to get to that,
Yeah, he
that,
wanted
that
that.
showed the real passion.
He wanted
He wanted it.
Yeah.
He wanted it.
Deserves
He wanted
credit
it.
for
He wanted it more than the defender. His speed was excellent.
So what we saying? Saka's on the threat now.
Nice
Yeah,
ball.
could be.
Go on. Who passed that? Who passed that?
Sambi.
That was a great ball.
That was actually a great ball.
That's like Barcelona.
I'm glad that Turkish is at last giving Sambi some credit.
That
needs
was
to do
brilliant.
this
That was
more though,
one of the.
That's why he's been playing number 8.
That was actually a poor
He
How
needs
miss.
many times have you seen that ball from him? That's the only time.
First time.
New boys are doing well, isn't it?
Yeah,
He usually keeps it safe, Sambi.
yeah. It's nice. You know, it's
that's
nice to
what's been
see.
asked
You're right. Like
New players are
the
doing
three
good.
boys, they're just in. They're getting in, and look, those third man runs as well from Fabio Vieira that we're seeing is good because we don't have many of those in our team. I'd say probably ESR is the only one that does that. So
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sambi is an upgrade on El Neni. I know you're going to come at me for it, but I'm telling you the truth.
He is.
That's
But El Neni's only a £7 million player.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm 100%. You will see it bear fruit as the season goes on.
Different players, though.
Yeah, he's
Listen,
different.
listen. I think I only need some respect, you know. He gets.
No, it's no
he
disrespect
gets-
intended. That's just my opinion.
I mean, he's done a lot more than Sambi's ever done. I mean, he's played.
Yeah, because he's older.
Because
No,
Sambi's
but
not played.
No, I like Sambi, don't get me wrong. But I just think like El Neni comes on and he does the job.
He's
People
stable.
are pushing their agenda. Everybody, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem.
No, you have to say that. He's the opposite.
Cover your back,
You have to say that. Lee's the best at
Oh,
it.
lovely ball.
Nice.
Lee will say, I like him, don't
Right.
get me wrong.
Go on, Tinny, you got him.
Great pace.
Oh,
look at that. Look, you were
You said
into
his
it.
levels are
Now
dropping.
he heard you. Hey, Stricto, he heard you.
You're having
bro.
a pop.
But look, he heard me in it, like you said, bro.
No, like,
he still didn't beat his man.
I remember reading something once where they
pacing,
said
yeah.
he's amongst the quickest in the club, you know.
Yeah, he's not quite up to
Kieran
speed yet, is he?
Tierney.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
man. I like
Remember,
Tinny.
Robbie?
I like
You heard
Tinny
that?
a lot, man. He's a
But
bit
I've been
older.
out for a while.
I think he was one of the
It'll take a few
quickest
weeks to
in the
get
club
back
when he
into
was there. Socrates,
Oh, okay.
which was shocking.
really?
Yeah, Socrates.
Yeah,
was one of the
Socrates,
club.
yeah, he was
No,
quick.
but that just says everyone else was really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. So I wouldn't go by, you know.
He's not quick. Everyone else was slow.
He's not quick
He wasn't-
now. I've seen
he
the
wasn't
quickest
quicker
now.
than Bamian. no, was he?
Marquinhos,
He was
he's quick.
He was.
We'll
Aubameyang
be in
won
a
the
foot race
fastest.
with him.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Bamian was fast.
Then he's quick.
Till he got that new contract.
Martinelli's quick.
And then he slowed down.
That's the
That
thing,
money-
we've got a
that
lot of
money
quick
holds
players.
you down, bro.
Jesus is quick.
Jesus is quick, yeah.
Martin Lindy, like you said, is quick. Saka's quick.
He's
They're
19.
all
I
quick,
just
all
think
them
to
players up
myself,
front,
what the
innit?
bloody hell do they feed these people these days, man? It's huge.
Him again, did well.
No, Eddie, no. You know.
Couple super chats have come in. Ash says Marquinhos has amazing physical attributes, and Diallo says people need to relax on the watch-alongs. This is a professional football match, and most of these guys haven't played together before.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
they
what I
have
said.
played together. They're playing. That's what
They don't
training's
train.
for.
No.
No, but on
It's
the
not as if they
pitch,
just
though,
come
he's-
together for.
Are they
Just
gonna
met in the car park.
Yeah.
Have a shot, have
Yeah.
a shot.
Are they gonna allow it because he
Shoot.
hit his hand? Though?
It's too congested in there. Should have had
Yeah.
a shot.
Got a lot of bodies out in the box,
Yeah,
haven't they?
should have had a shot. Though.
It always cracks me up when you see these inside training videos. They shoot from 30 yards, and when they get to the pitch, they're nippy, Wenger balls.
And they put it in like every time.
Every time.
Every
You know what I
time.
mean?
Top
Easy-
corner,
easy
top
bang when
corner.
there's no pressure.
I have to say, Arsenal are a better team to watch than they were last year.
Yeah,
They're more entertaining.
Ah, pace again.
That's
Another foul.
free kick.
That's a
foul,
foul.
man.
He's taking him out.
What do you mean no?
Talking about no, that's a
Yeah.
foul.
Brother,
That should
you
be a
can't lie,
card now
you
as well.
can't lie.
That's two.
Just pass it back and continue.
You can't handle it, man. That should be a card.
That's
He's nowhere near the
Has he
ball.
already been carded, this guy?
He's nowhere near the ball. He didn't get carded for that last
Yeah,
one.
he did.
Did
He
he?
did, yeah. It's a
So is
different
that the
colour.
same guy?
He's lucky. Well, if he got carded for that one, he's lucky
I
still
tell
on
you
the
what,
pitch.
seeing as we are in Switzerland, that is a definite Xhaka tackle. That is a
Fact.
that is a Xhaka tackle. Look at him. Look, that is Xhaka all over.
This should be 2-0.
Fabio Vieira, he's on
Let's
the
have a
ball a
better
lot,
ball.
Vieira.
One thing that
Doing all the
Gabriel
set
is
pieces.
those set pieces, what Robbie said, it's true. One thing he is good for, Gabriel, is the
Come on side.
goal scoring centre back.
Getting back in the box. Let's go into Marcus.
That's out to Vieira.
Who's
again.
that?
Yeah, Vieira again. Nice.
Ball. Shoot.
Go ball!
Where'd that go in?
Corner.
Oh, just wide.
I'll tell you what, that Vieira's got a lovely touch.
He's on the ball a lot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who did he play for in Switzerland? Is it Zurich or
Who?
Young Boys? Xhaka.
In Switzerland.
Basel.
No, he went Barcelona.
El Neni was up
And
Basel.
then
El
he was
Neni
at
was Basel.
Munchen
I don't think
Gladbach, I think.
That wasn't
No,
good.
he
He
was
was at
at
Munchen Gladbach, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was at Munchen. We got him from there for
You know, he never played in
27.
Switzerland. though.
I don't know who
No,
played
he did, but
it.
I'm saying we
Wait,
got him.
Switzerland.
Liverpool.
He must have
We
done.
got him from Germany. We got him from Munchen Gladbach for 27.5 million, I think it was.
Instead of Kante.
Yeah, it's a good country. Yeah.
Shit.
Thank
When you say it like that, it does.
Thank you, Mr. Wenger.
Wow. When you say it like that, man.
Good delivery now. Let's have a good delivery.
Is Kante still playing for Chelsea?
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's actually free next season. His contract's finished.
Oh, that's good. Cross it.
Good.
But they had an opportunity to cross it before and they didn't.
You notice we barely cross these days. We always go short.
It wasn't working for us last season.
Yeah, he
Just
played for
keep
Basel.
putting those crosses in. We've got no one in the centre.
Nice.
Yeah, there is people
Again.
in the centre.
No, but
Spin,
not to head the ball.
Too late.
Oh, that's nice play. That is great
it.
hold-up play.
Go on.
That was great hold-up play. Well done, Nketiah, man. This guy's
Oh.
Comes to TV.
so good. So good.
Oh, I missed a goal now.
Tell you, that's not good enough.
What happened?
What?
So much.
Birthplace Basel, Switzerland. And he played for Basel.
Oh, nice. Nice quick.
He played.
Is that-
how many
was that
games do you think
Marquinhos
he played
again?
for
Yeah.
Basel then?
5.
5. Anybody could get
1.
1.
So what's the question?
How many games did Grant Xhaka play for Basel?
12.
12.
No
12.
idea.
34.
Turkish is the closest.
I'll say 36.
Go on.
That's it.
42.
So I was the closest then.
How many goals?
But I was the only one who's got it
That's
right.
it. How many goals? How many goals?
Wait, no. How many red cards?
6. I'm going to say 6 goals, 2 reds.
I don't
No
say
Reds.
about Reds.
Yeah.
Just
I was
says
the
how
only
many
one who
goals.
said he got played for Basel.
No, I
Yes,
said
you did,
Basel. I
right?
said Basel. I did not say. I said
Yeah, I
Basel.
think Lee did. I know.
Yeah. Don't give him the credit. Come on, you like to take
Yeah, I
my
like
shine.
giving. He's got a good name as well. So, how many goals in? Come on.
I'm saying 6.
2?
3.
0.
6.
I'll say
5.
7.
7?
5.
3.
9.
0.
You're the closest.
1.
One.
That's a 2, so
All those rockets he
we're
started
both the
Nice.
closest, mate.
at Mönchengladbach.
Oh, lucky.
I never thought he was born in Switzerland. I know that's
He's born in Albania.
Albania.
He's Albanian.
He's
I know he's
Albanian
Albanian, but
parents.
he's actually born in
Parents are
Switzerland.
Albanian.
Yeah, he's born in Switzerland.
And his parents trust him more than his own.
Well done,
That's a
Gabriel.
good one.
No.
Gabriel.
That's all I know about Xhaka.
Don't even
His brother
bring that
actually
up.
plays for Albania, or did play for Albania,
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
He did.
He still does.
Because he played against his brother, didn't he, in the
Yeah.
World Cup?
No, he played against Algeria.
He
Yeah.
played against his own
brother in the
brother.
World Cup.
His brother's in Albania.
His
Yeah.
brother
yeah.
plays for me.
Isn't
Yeah.
it Tolant? His name's Tolant?
No, it's
His brother's name
Marble.
Shaka, his name is.
Yeah.
No, he's got a different surname, I'm sure.
No, no.
it's the same
No,
Shaka,
what's
but-
his first name? Is it
Marble
Tolant?
Shannon.
Rocky.
Granite and Marble.
John Xhaka.
I'm literally like, hold on. And then I'm like,
Marble and Granite.
Kryptonite Shaka.
Running Marquinhos.
Just outside their box.
I thought he would have gone for a cross there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Marble.
Had 3 people there.
Remember, but he put in a lovely cross before Marquinhos.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been very
He's
impressive.
been to Arsenal though since
Decent.
the
Yeah,
the
dominating it now.
20 minutes or so. Something like that.
Poor 10 minutes, and then after that, good, wasn't it?
They haven't touched the ball,
A bit
have
like
they?
the Man
There
United
used to
game,
be
innit?
grapes here. There used to be grapes here.
Grapes.
Grapes.
Great.
There used to be things to eat.
Oh, no.
Don't you know about cost of living
Can't
crisis?
set him off. You set him off now.
Don't you know about cost of
Down the
living
old Don
crisis?
Robbie, you got pizzas, you got like popcorn.
Brother, things are cost of electricity is high now, bro.
Oh yeah, get
AFTV can't
on.
about electricity.
That was before the cost of living crisis.
We used
I
to
hope
eat
that the
popcorn,
cap, 2,500 pounds cap by the PM will help us. Yeah.
pizza.
Damn, bro, things have changed, bro. That's why I've not been coming. You know,
They can't afford you.
you know the vibes.
Cost of living crisis, mate.
All we get now is James stats. That's all we get. Nothing else. Just fed on those stats. I've gone down £4.
The ball's gone out for a Zurich throw. A few more super chats have come in. Lee says, does Vieira remind anyone of Nasri? Just how smooth he is on the ball and some of his passes.
Let's hope we don't end up like that.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Haleb. He reminds me a bit of Haleb.
We've never had a replacement.
Clem.
No way.
Hella was unique.
No, you need,
You know who
bro.
Hileb? You know who is close to Hileb? Bernardo Silva.
Offside.
Hasn't been given offside.
Listen,
Oh, what a
Was
tackle.
that holding?
What a tackle. Offside
I think
now.
now they're giving it offside.
Yeah.
No, but who made that saving tackle?
Oh, Rob Holding.
What's happened? He's
He was
offside.
well
mate.
off. No, it's offside.
Wait a minute.
He's well off.
He's
offside.
If you got them, you got money on them scoring tonight. I'm saying.
Have they got
I don't
VAR
like
in
this
this game?
goalkeeper. He can't.
Automated.
He went to go.
In this game, they got VAR?
Automated.
And what is this
Sure,
automated?
Give him time, Lee. Is his first
It's
game?
time.
Like the offside, it comes up with like a
Nervy.
3D
It's making me
image
nervous.
and the lines
That
just
was a very good-
automatically
That was a
done by
tackle.
Very
humans.
good.
Imagine him
Okay,
coming
so
in
the
Premier League
referee then
game,
gets
wouldn't
a
he? Shot,
notification,
wouldn't
does he?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
So why didn't the
Ramsdale's
referee then
got
just
to
blow
stay
the
fit.
whistle?
No, but
Yeah, I think from what we've seen in
this.
Oh, right,
Once the
okay.
play's done.
It's better than
Okay.
Arsenal.
And that was the
Same
thing last year, you know.
process,
Yeah.
but it's
When
not
Ramsdale
done.
was out,
It's
against,
not
no worries.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
They're
Yes,
slanted
that's
lines.
all right.
They're
Leno's in, no
trialling it
panic.
in.
But you know what? That is a
They're
very
using it already
unusual
in
situation.
European.
Well,
It's done.
I've not been in that
have two
situation
players
for an
in the
Arsenal
Premier
fan
League
for a
already.
very, very long while.
We've never even had one goal.
Matt Ryan was good when he
Yeah, he
came
was
in.
very good.
Manigo was good. Alex
Who?
Manigo.
Yeah,
Alex Manningham.
yeah, he done well
yeah.
for us.
He's all right.
But this be
I'm going
honest,
back. Show my age.
through the years, we haven't had that many good number one goalkeepers.
Exactly,
You know,
that's what I'm
so-
saying.
We've had
That's what I
excellent
said, let alone
goalkeepers.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
Where?
We've
Albania.
had Seaman, Lukic.
No, over
No,
the years.
after
Over the
that.
years.
Emirates.
Since we've been at the Emirates, what's been the great, apart from Leno?
Yeah, I liked Leno.
Who else?
Who started? I like.
great
I like.
ball.
Chesney, Almunia,
Yeah, I like
Almunia
Chesney.
was
Fabianski.
I don't know how
Chesney's
what
made a lot
happened
of mistakes
Chesney.
now.
was in
Almunia was the
Juventus.
worst.
Is he Juventus?
Yeah. But he
Fabianski
was
actually
really
got
good.
better when he left, though.
Listen,
Yeah, he couldn't got
he
much worse.
went into the toilets and started smoking.
Yeah, he was in the shower, wasn't it?
Finished.
Stupid.
I hated
Oh,
Fabianski.
Martinelli,
Everything
yeah,
about
No,
him.
but he's actually got better since
I know,
he left.
at
though.
Arsenal, everything about him was just.
Who remembers Vito
no.
He
Manone?
was a
I
good
thought
shot
Chesney
stopper,
was poor.
but that was
No,
it.
I like Chesney.
Yeah,
I
Villa
like
Yeah, I like Chesney.
You know, and I like,
was
Chesney. He
Yeah.
knew what the derby meant.
He
I
did.
liked him.
He was poor, man.
Chesney, Vita Manoni. do you remember
Vita
him?
Manoni, yeah.
Had a real good game at Fulham.
And wasn't it?
Yeah, he
We
did.
had
At
Mark. Was
the
it Mark?
beginning of the
Season,
season,
and
we
he's
won
fell off.
1-0.
Yeah, we won, and he was absolutely
Oh,
outstanding.
what's that?
Gabriel again.
And that's the
It
second.
weren't, was it, Lee?
That's the second time in a
No,
row
no, I'm
he's
telling you,
given
he's
the ball
been
away.
poor.
Gabriel again.
You can't do that against top class teams.
Listen, don't worry, because
also
he
done-
scores
Then why-
goals, Rob. He
I'll tell
scores
you
goals.
what, if you know,
He's always hated on
He
Gabriel.
scores goals, man.
I like
So what was the
Gabriel.
mistake here?
Missed tackle by Xhaka there as well.
Look at that.
Oh, that was lovely.
Replaying the goal here.
That guy
Great
was
pace
bursting,
by
that
him.
defender.
And he
Look
looked up.
at the
See how
ball,
he looked
yeah.
up?
Look at the ball, though. Whoa.
Oh, it's a
Great
great
finish.
goal. It's
The
everything
finish
about
was
that
good.
goal's great.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually a good
Everything
finish,
about
though.
that goal's great.
On
It's actually hard, that finish.
the finish,
Yeah.
the finish
Yeah,
was
I've seen them
good.
miss.
Nice.
On that goal, we got a super chat.
It's a bit like Jesus. though.
Hatim says, how do you describe Marquinhos' goal? I'd say it's counter-attacking goal. Nothing wrong in that if spaces are left behind by opposition teams. I've got a feeling that's a United fan that's being a bit cheeky off the back of their goals the other day against
Yeah.
us and whatnot.
Yeah, but he's, our counter-attacking ball,
Yeah.
we
How's
were,
your touch, Eddie?
we were getting loads of
Yeah.
possession. Unlike
Oh,
That's
that was
good.
great. Good.
That touch was
And
terrible.
Diallo's...
He didn't have
nothing
control
wrong
of the
with
ball.
that. Counter-attack
Do you want to
goal.
read
It
that one
wasn't
out?
He
terrible.
didn't have control of the ball.
So big up to
It
the
was
best
a hard ball
host
to
in the
bring
history
down.
of AFTV. Thank you.
Cazorla brings that down.
Big up Diallo, man, my guy. Listen, we don't always agree, but you show me love all the time. You show me love all the time. In the history of AFTV, you know, Rob.
The history.
Where are we? Diallo with
think
another
that's
one.
an unfair
I like this
comparison.
Marquinhos guy. He plays like Saka without compromising our style. Could be another Martinelli in the making, and Fabio Vieira is cultured.
Listen, there was a reason why they didn't go.
Right.
Well, so they went for that. Apparently, there's rumours they went for that Torres in the end, didn't they? Like,
Ferran Torres,
Don't
yeah,
believe
yeah.
that.
Scored
But-
a great goal last night, didn't he?
yeah, but they've.
That kind of.
They
will
obviously
come
feel
back,
that
doesn't it?
if they didn't get him, that he was good cover for.
That would have been weird if they got that Ferran Torres, because they only just bought him.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
They
just
can't afford
bought
these
Bamian.
players,
Alba
can
as
they?
well.
They just bought Bamian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lucky, good idea.
And how did they manage to sell a Bamian when we gave him away for nothing 6 months later?
because they owned him.
Business.
Yeah, but we owned him and we had to pay him to go.
Yeah, but that's it.
I
We,
know,
we
yeah,
did
but
own
it's-
him, we got rid of him. Oh, there's a chance for them.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Good
my
defending.
God. Who's that?
Great defending.
Poor defense.
They're going to score. you know.
Again, though.
We could have conceded
See,
there.
this is what I'm saying. We've got to shore up this.
As a team, we're not defending
He's
great.
changed his gloves again.
But I do agree. I think we are just kind of like, you know,
That
we
was
can,
offside as well.
we can score when we want.
Yeah, you know what it is.
We're
We've
not
had a lot
bothering
of the ball.
defending
We're
here.
attacking, but we.
Yeah,
I think that's
and we're
what
going to
they-
leave gaps. If,
That was offside, you know.
I think that's what they think, though. I think they think, do you know what? This is just a bit of
It was
a
that
muck
Tierney.
about.
yeah.
Injured now.
Great play by Tierney.
I think he's injured.
Is he?
Why did he go down like that?
No, it was a
Because
sliding
he
thing.
slid
Pulled the
Blocked
ligament
it.
in his toe, though. That's
No,
all
it's
it
not
is.
offside, so it's a corner.
But he was on his front.
Don't do the warm down, Kieran, for Christ's sake. Oh, look, he's up and down. Should I stay or should I go, Turner?
He doesn't know, does he?
He
Don't
don't.
foul him.
Oh, he caught
well
it.
there.
That's it.
Did he
You
catch
did
it? Oh, he's got a fly. He should be in the NFL, shouldn't he? Like that, wouldn't he?
Quarterback.
Quality.
Is that?
Oh,
Oh,
give
that's
him- oh,
Shaka,
yeah.
isn't it?
This is good.
He's got
for you,
catch.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
I'm liking this Marquinhos. I'm going to try and
foul,
pronounce-
ref?
What have they done to him?
Jesus.
try and pronounce his name
Oh,
properly.
that's
that
not
Tini?
good.
Marquinhos.
Where's the guy?
That's Vieira, isn't it?
That looks like
Fell on
Vieira.
him.
That's Vieira. Oh,
His foot planted.
that's got.
That's horrible. That's a.
That
He's
could
alright,
be it.
man.
That
He's
could be a
alright, man.
potential red card.
Nah, man, you
No,
know.
he's
alright.
But wait,
He's the man in front.
what's man saying in this room?
Jesus Christ.
What are you on?
Look at that again, man.
Bro, I don't know what's
Slow
going
it down.
It should be a yellow.
Arrest the man. Arrest him and lock him up 5 years.
What are you watching?
Why does he keep changing
How
his
many gloves
gloves?
this guy changing, man?
I never seen anything
He's
like
got
it.
about 8 sponsors, hasn't he? He's got to all get them all in, like, you know.
No, it says, that's why.
That keeper, he might have done his hamstring or quadricep. He's got
His knuckles in.
It's hamstring.
just rubbing.
Putting gloves on.
Rubbing his leg. On.
You mean it's what, hamstring?
Hamstrings. Bars.
Listen, just watch your centre back, you know. Look at him on the ball, dilly dallying.
Jesus, man, you lot harsh, man.
Yeah, watch your centre back, mate. Any given moment, you can do a Mitrovic.
36 minutes gone.
Oh, he's
He's
made
going to
it.
keep
Oh,
this on.
oh.
Yeah, but he
I'm
ran.
telling
they
you
should
what,
have been
you know what I mean?
attacking
He makes a bad ball look good, doesn't he?
That was Marquinhos again.
Should have kept
Yeah.
that on though, rather than.
Right.
How slow is that guy?
No, that's exactly what I was
slow was that?
You're just
Haters, man.
there's too many
These
haters in
are
here.
haters, man.
There's too many haters in here.
Shaka, man. You ever give some credit?
Ramadan.
Give some credit, man. Track him back.
Yeah, he tracked
He
back.
outpaced
Track
him,
him
bro.
back. Yeah, that was excellent.
Normally the gremlins are in the chat, but we got a couple of gremlins in the room now.
Track him back, man. Give him some
Touch,
credit.
you see
Big
that? And how slow and weak is that guy, bro?
Yeah, no, Jack has got quick. He's back in Switzerland.
I told you that Switzerland thing,
Some of
bro.
the chocolate he's eating.
Yeah, he's got the old Toblerone,
I
hasn't he?
think Turkish needs to put Xhaka as man of the match again.
Yeah, I don't know about that. once,
His issue has never
once
been
is
effort
enough.
or being hard or
His
weak.
Christmas came early, you know.
You're still going for the 6-0, by the way.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it could still happen.
What's going to happen here? But before the 44th minute, we'll be 3-0 up.
So you say we're scoring 2 in the next 7 minutes?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
But
If you're not following the tipster page, make sure you're following him.
I was going to say stricter. We already got one kind of correction, or so prediction wrong. Where
What
Well,
position
what was
got
the
wrong?
prediction?
that Man United team was looking a bit gay.
Bro, why you going back to that, bro? You go back to that. That's forgotten, bro.
That team was gazy, bro.
What's gazing?
Just out of this world.
Yeah.
Julian needs a book of everything
Yeah,
we
I
say.
do translations.
No, he's always asking me, what does that mean?
Listen, to learn.
That's a foul again.
He's got a book in now.
When's he going to put his
It's
cards
like a
up?
friendly.
Jesus.
Feels like a friendly.
Get your cards out, bro.
38 minutes gone.
Allow man to keep doing that over and over again.
Xhaka's just getting what he does to everyone else.
Drop shoulders, you know.
That wasn't a booking.
His booking, kicked him from behind. Well done, Xhaka.
Solid,
Yeah, that was good.
Track back.
solid.
It's the first time I've seen Xhaka do that.
Fact.
That is actually true, you know. Genuinely.
No, he's tried to do it before. He's never caught
Yeah,
the
we
player.
tried. Yeah, that's my thing. That's how strict does right in questioning that guy.
He must have done it when he played for Basel.
Well, got his move.
Got his move, hasn't he? Must be the switch there.
Well,
I did miss a super chat asking about Ty. Ty is over there in Switzerland. He's at the
Ty's
game.
at the game.
Oh, here it is. Jim says United fan from the States, but love watching you lot at AFTV. Where's Ty? He's at the game.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I replaced him.
Now that he's got a passport, he can get it out.
Get out of the way, ref.
He's not on one of those yearly ones, neither.
Yearly.
Do you remember them, right? He's a yearly one.
showing your age, man.
Oh, Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Yes.
So I'm told. Lee.
Martinelli on the left.
Tierney's inside.
Oh, great ball.
Oh,
Nice.
Play,
go on
play,
out
play.
to
just Eddie's a different player, man. He's a different player, man.
It's Martinelli.
We have been telling you before.
So it's now Martinelli needs to beat his man.
Yeah.
That's what they're not doing. They're not beating their men.
For a minute.
Yeah,
I
let's
forgot
take
I
the
totally
game
forgot he
easy,
was playing.
please. I don't overplay that kid. Before he puts his
Nice.
hand down.
Marquinhos is a strong
right.
youth, you know.
Yeah.
He's a strong youth.
He's hungry as well.
He looks it.
What's that foul?
What's he done wrong there?
Grabbed his shirt.
He's holding him and he's acting like he's getting pulled.
He's very raw, though. You can see, isn't it? He's a very raw player.
Do you think we should have loaned him to Southampton? Because Southampton were in for him.
We haven't got any cover.
Yeah,
We
man.
need him.
You can't.
Why would London Society just scored?
No, that was then. You know.
Yeah, I know, but then
And then in,
justify keeping. If he can do that in this,
in the under 23s, they are playing Vieira on the left. As well.
if they can do this in this
We
competition,
can't have Saka
Fair
playing
enough.
every game.
Yeah,
The thing is, he's going to get.
He's going to
He's going to get
He's
he's going to
proper
get some
minutes in
proper
these
games in these games, isn't he? Like, yeah.
these
Europa
are good.
League Cup, FA
These
Cup.
Europa League games are good games to playing for a young player because
Yeah.
you know
Oh, mate, you're right. I'd rather
you're
him be playing.
you're always playing stadiums where you're always coming up against teams that really, really want to beat you. They're going to really work hard, right? Like you see how hard that Zurich are working. The stadium is always going to be packed. They're good games to learn your trading, man.
You know, it's good for the youngsters of the Europa League.
Yeah.
Ain't good for anybody else, but it's good for the, you know. Going to these places you've never heard of.
Yeah.
You know, heard of Zurich?
No, I've heard of Zurich. Have you heard of St Gallen?
Yes.
Didn't even know they was playing there, did you?
Of course I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
That's a great ball by Zurich, by the way.
You'd have been at the Athletics game. When are they going to kick off?
Good defending, Gabriel.
I didn't come here to watch a shot put.
They may have had beach volleyball.
Oh yeah, well, like, you know, you'd have been there for that.
Yeah.
What's that corner?
Yeah.
Corner to
Remember when we
Zurich.
used to play our Champions League games at Wembley?
Yeah.
That was bad luck, man.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
That was bad
I
luck.
remember going to the Barcelona, and that was probably one of the best Barcelona teams I've ever seen. They absolutely ripped us apart.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, Wembley, yeah.
Ronaldo.
Didn't we play Fiorentina at Wembley as well?
Fiorentina. And
Back to a penalty.
Batistuta, yeah.
Back
He ripped
goal.
us apart.
Yes.
Ripped us apart again.
Yeah.
Ripped United apart as well.
Batistuta.
I remember that game.
He's a goal.
Oh,
Yeah, Wembley weren't a good.
No, it weren't a good place for us.
oh.
Come on, man. Get
That's a
them.
pen. That's a pen.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
given
given a
it, isn't
penalty.
Oh, there you go. There's your
given a
prediction
penalty.
gone stricto.
Eddie!
There's a goal, but not
Eddie
for us,
Nketiah's
probably.
given away a
Is there
penalty.
VAR in this?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Penalty guilty, don't he?
He
Look
got
at him.
complaining. He's a
I
penalty.
don't think we're going to need VAR for this one.
Isn't it?
How did the ball go through everyone, though?
Bad defending, that's why.
Because they're just being lackadaisical because
Yeah.
they think it's easy.
Oh, he's
He's gone through the back of him. He's gone through the back of
If you
him.
don't get the ball,
It's a clear pen.
You gotta get
You
the
can't
ball.
Is that a
tackle
penalty?
from that
He
angle.
wants to clear the ball.
Yeah, he's kicked it.
Yeah.
It was always there.
dived.
See the
Didn't see the
guy.
man.
He dived, but the moment you tackle
Ball
from
in
that
Matt
angle...
Turner.
Timmy.
He's a good penalty stopper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're about to find out.
At least he's good at something.
It's going over the bar anyway. He'll probably going over the bar and he'll probably catch him, throw it in.
He doesn't look very imposing, does he, Turner?
4-1.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
Turner,
only
come
one
on.
that-
I said 4-1, yeah.
Yeah.
Only one that predicted
No
it.
one's
Ah,
judging.
6-0. 6-0 still the thing.
Come on, Turner.
My one gone, I said 3. What was
6-0
it? What did you
still.
say,
Well, he
James?
hasn't scored it
Said
yet.
2-0.
2-0, so, you know, you're gone.
We're all done.
We're not all
I
done
think
just
Turkish-
yet.
Turk said 3-0 and we've
Captain
gone.
America.
Come on, Turner.
Let's do this, bro.
Come on, mate.
Go on, Turner.
Go on, put him
What's
off.
happening now?
What did
Jordan 2-0.
2-0, so none of us got it right.
Well, it's not done yet.
6-0,
You're such
bro.
pessimists.
Like 6-0.
Now it's done.
It's unbelievable.
1-1.
Well, not every penalty's scored.
No,
Right on
Yeah.
half-time as well. That's
What did I say? I said there'll be goals coming on the...
shocking defending.
You said it'd be 3-0.
What did you say?
You said Arsenal.
3-0 up.
Yeah.
Nah, you lot have misheard me, bro.
Right, all this about that, he's got to sort this out, Arteta, now,
course
because
he
we're
does,
conceding
man.
too many
It's not
goals.
good enough.
Defence is not
Yeah, how many
good
we got? One
a great
all
penalty.
season?
Yeah.
One clean sheet for the whole season?
2.
2.
Yeah, another worrying thing is going
Palace
into
and who?
half
Not
time.
kept a clean
Yeah.
sheet at
Going
home.
into half
Palace
time
and who?
all the time.
Bournemouth.
Oh, Bournemouth, yeah.
Not kept a clean sheet at home.
Yeah, we haven't, have we?
No, 3 goals conceded last week. Another one. That's forget about the penalty. How have we let that bounce in our area? You know what I mean? It's criminal. Absolutely
But
criminal.
you know what? So again, you can't legislate for that as a
That's
as
a
a
coach. I
manager.
don't blame him for that, but like, you know, somewhere along the line you've got to say these players have got to sort it
Oh,
out.
it's kicking off there. Look at the flares.
Yeah.
They're on it, mate. That's what I said. When you go to play these teams, mate, this
Yeah.
is their biggest game. These are like their biggest game in history sometimes.
That's a very poor goal to give away.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe. Some people were giving. Those people was trying. They gave me water. Bro.
You know what? That must
After
be
suffering that inhalator.
that must be so frustrating as a coach to.
Of course, yeah.
They've been dominating the game, and
Of course.
A couple of minutes to go.
I can
half
imagine-
time.
But you haven't created
Well,
that many,
inside
that many
these are
chances.
Arsenal,
That's the
they
thing.
should,
They've had possession.
proper side
bad
go,
chances,
yeah.
man. They got
Don't
Martinelli
concede.
chance. There's been a couple of chances.
There's 1 minute added time. There's a super chat here from Oz. Robbie, will you ever offer meet and
Hey.
greets for fans from the States who'd like to meet the AFTV
Really?
crew? Turkish is a favourite of the American Gooners.
Yeah, you can meet him.
Yeah, well, what are you saying? Expenses on you, yeah?
Meet
Say
and
no
greet.
more. I'll be out there soon.
I think they talk about coming here.
Oh, either way. Now I want to go back to Orlando. I can't lie. What? LA, Orlando, New York. Give me something. There's something in New Orleans in February, isn't it? The Gooner
Yeah.
Park.
Well, whisk.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, he's screwing. Just made the game a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Give them
Well-
something to hang on to.
A lot of people laughed at me when I said before the game it's a big game for Arteta. Who's laughing now?
Rune says world-class title-winning defence.
No, I ain't.
Having
It's,
a laugh.
it's a worry.
Yeah, it's poor, man.
Half-time.
That is half time.
Done.
Yep, it's half-time, people. It's 1-1, conceded just before the break. Still get your thoughts and comments in throughout half-time. We're going to pass it over to James for the half-time show as usual. But yeah, thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, just before we do that, I'm just getting some news through that the Queen has died. The Queen has died. So the Queen of England has passed away, aged 96. Buckingham Palace. This is according to Sky. I'm just trying to see if I can get it confirmed from other places as well.
Can't we go on the news?
But
Yeah, we've got a super chat on it as well.
yeah, that's terrible news that the Queen of England has died. We've known throughout the day there's been these rumours going around. We know that the royal family have gone up to Balmoral, where she's been to be with her, and that she was very, very ill. But I'm checking some other websites now, but it is looking like the Queen has died, and that's what they're announcing there.
The Palace have announced it, yeah.
The Palace have announced it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the Queen has died. Queen of England has died. That's really, really sad news.
End of an era.
End of an era, really is an end of an era. But yeah, it's official. The Queen, as I said, a lot of people today have been reporting it. It's, we've sort of seen the news going around that she was ill, that the family, as I said, had gone up there to Balmoral to be with her, but she has. That's official now. It's been reported that the Queen has died. The Queen of England has died.
And that will obviously, well, that could potentially have an effect moving forward on everything.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with sport this weekend,
Yeah.
because what I've been led to believe in the past is that when the Queen passes away, there's a period of mourning. I think it's a 10-day period of mourning, and the weekend following that, if that scenario ever happened, would mean that there'd be no sporting events.
Yeah.
So it could be that there'd be no football, no cricket, nothing, no sporting events at all in the UK. But I haven't got that confirmed. Yeah. Obviously, I'm sure everybody will find out what that is. But yes, that is definitely
I've heard
something
that
that's
as
going to
well.
have to be
Yeah.
taken into consideration. But yeah, it's really, really sad news. But that is the news that's being reported. We're just watching it on the screen now as well on BBC, that they're reporting that the Queen has died.
Arsenal started the game with one monarch, and they're going to end it with another one, unfortunately.
What happens now? How long's it now? before Prince Charles?
Tomorrow.
No, I don't think it is. I think they
It's
have
a couple of days now.
Yeah,
They
they'll
said it's
have a
tomorrow.
coronation within a week. I
They
would
said
have thought.
tomorrow.
Or it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? They said it already.
Is that right? Tomorrow? Are you sure?
Tomorrow. Yeah, do you see the thing on?
Oh, no, I believe you. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's.
Well, it's not something any of us have lived through.
No.
Even us in our 50s.
Yeah, because the funny thing about it is, we were saying this earlier, is that like, literally she has been the queen of this country for the last 70 years. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, all of us, every single person in this room has grown up knowing the queen. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like, you know.
So-
and we were even saying now, like, I think Laurie was saying earlier now, the anthem will have to change to God Save the King.
King, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's obviously
But what
Prince
happens with all
Charles.
that money?
Prince Charles will
All
become the
money?
king.
Like Stricto said that
What?
about the money. What happens with the money?
They have
What
to
money?
They have to
Yeah,
be
current-
Yeah,
Currency.
change the head.
Change the head of the
They
money.
have to change, yeah.
Yeah.
They have to
It's a very
change.
slow
Better
process.
get the
Yeah, it's
shovel
just
out then, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
all that money he's got hidden.
Yeah, it's still legal tender though.
The Queen has died. The Queen has died. Official, the UK's longest serving monarch.
70 years. Never going to ever. Well, Prince Charles will never get that, will he? Because he's going to be one of the shortest.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's got to be in his 60s, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
70s.
Maybe even that.
She
yeah.
came. She came to the
How old
throne in
is 73?
1952.
Let's have a look.
76.
In 1952, she came to the throne.
That won't happen again.
70 years.
Crazy, isn't it?
That won't happen again.
Oh, no, 'cause
Well, she was 26 when she came to the front, so like,
Yeah, that's never happened.
never going to happen, is it?
And they said that, you know, I'm reading a statement here on BBC. They said that in a statement from Buckingham Palace, they said that the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. Remember, we was all sort of saying that maybe it's already happened.
Yeah,
but
we-
they're
we-
gonna
yeah,
announce
we-
it,
we said
waiting
that,
for all
right?
the family to come and,
Yeah.
you know.
I think they
So-
have to let other people know first. The Commonwealth countries. I think I read something like
Yeah,
that.
Commonwealth.
You're all right. He's 73.
But it's kind of happened a little bit sudden in a way, because it was only yesterday that she received the Prime Minister, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, that was the day
I think
before.
it was
wasn't
Tuesday.
2 days.
it? The day before.
2 days before. So
And then she was supposed to have done. She was supposed to have done some Zoom thing.
How old is she?
96.
96. So she, you know, she was there for a long time. She's had a good life.
With her husband.
Husband lived to 99.
Yeah.
So you know.
It's sad.
But we're gonna be handing over to James.
Sad news coming
But
in at
yeah,
half
listen,
time,
we're gonna hand over to
obviously.
James, who's gonna obviously go through the analysis of the game. But obviously we have to talk. It's really, really sad news that the Queen of England. Let me just tell you guys again: the Queen of England, massive news, especially here in the UK, has passed away, aged 96. Died at Balmoral, which is a home in Scotland, a Scottish estate. The family gathered at a Scottish estate after concerns grew about her health earlier on Thursday. And the Queen came to the throne in 1952. 1952 she came to the throne, but the sad news today is that she has passed. So God rest her soul. We're going to go to. I'm going to go to you now.
Yeah, James is ready
Go
for
to
the
James right
half-time
now.
analysis, people. Obviously, the sad news coming in has taken over the headlines, but James will go through the first half and get your thoughts and comments on the first half.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, bad timing, but apparently there's audio issues, so I'll just check that with production. No, we're good. Okay, apologies, guys. Let's talk about first half. Look, Arsenal started not great actually. After a good, couple minutes, you could basically feel that Zurich were getting back into it a little bit. After they settled in that first 10, couple touches on the ball for all the players, they started to sort of get into their rhythm a little bit. I think you could see Fabio Vieira. enjoying himself on the ball out there. Marquinhos was the first few touches were about looking after the ball, keeping it simple, and then slowly you sort of found him sort of getting more involved, having a bit more confidence in what he was doing, and I imagine that goal would have been a big part in that happening. It kind of petered out in the last 10-15 minutes that first half, because I actually felt that Arsenal had some moments when you think of that Martinelli header, again created by Marquinhos, and a few other little openings here and there. Arsenal maybe could have got that second, but it all felt a little too passive, a little too comfortable perhaps for the players, and ultimately you then got the penalty. But let's talk about that first goal. It's a very good goal, and it's a proper counter-attack. What you've essentially got is, Arsenal picking up the ball, Vieira with a lovely little shimmy to get away, and then a lovely slide pass to Nketiah. And what I enjoy about it was he didn't just hit an area, he hit the weight of pass. That means that Nketiah doesn't really have to break stride. And what's really great about Nketiah in that moment is that he essentially, knew that he's got to play this first time because Marquinhos is going to run onto it, and he trusted him to. Lovely way to pass with his left foot, cuts across. I think a little deflection helped, obviously. But you hit an area, well, what did Graham call it the other day? The corridor of uncertainty. And it might just fall for you, and it did there. And Marquinhos with a really, really, really lovely finish. Don't underestimate, that's on his right foot. He's had to open his body and almost just... He's not trying to put power on it, he's trying to guide what's on the ball back towards goal, and he finds the roof of the net. So, lovely finish from Marquinhos. And it puts us 1-up, and I think we were good for the lead at that point. And Arsenal, again, as I mentioned, maybe took their foot off the gas a little bit. We're lacking a little bit of incision, a little bit of quality in the right moments, but they were definitely on top. Zurich having sort of their moments on the ball. But then you got the penalty, and we didn't defend that bit well enough. We had a few shaky moments defensively, nothing too concerning, but people will blame Eddie for giving away the penalty, and yeah, I guess rightly so. He's kind of stuck a leg out. But you've got to think in that situation, he's trying to defend, he's trying to get the ball out, he's just trying to get his foot to it. He's probably not really realising who he's coming through to do it. It is a penalty. He got that right. The referee got that right. But what you've then got is, you've got to be looking at the defenders in that situation. Why have they not won the header before? Why has it been allowed to bounce in the penalty area? That's a failing on a defensive, from a defensive perspective there before it even gets to Nketiah. So from that situation, you look at Eddie, but I think it kind of went wrong a bit before that. And it's 1-1, and Arsenal, I think, will be disappointed because while we weren't at our scintillating best, the opportunities Zurich had were few and far between, really. So disappointing that it's 1-1, but there were some signs in that first half that Arsenal can really maybe go a few gears. Let's have a little look at some of your super chats, see what people are saying. Lil Brother says, side pass FC, we have the same issues of not killing teams off. No matter the level, we need to cut that out ASAP. The Mikkel Itterstad says PSV 0, Bodo Glimt 1. So Bodo Glimt are doing their thing in Eindhoven. Dwayne says RIP Queen Elizabeth, and there's a lot of that in the comment section, and rightly so. Robbie discussed it just before half time, and a lot of you surely would have seen the news that's come through about Queen Elizabeth, which is very sad. And as I mentioned before, it's it doesn't feel right talking about a football match, but it is going on, and that is we are here to comment on Arsenal, but the news is there, and of course, we have given our thoughts, and we'll continue to if any sort of more news comes through around that story. Parthaban, thank you for your super chat. Lots more comments. What have we got here? Ash asks, is Martinelli even playing? Yeah, he's not been. Martinelli has had his moments where you can see his quality, but I think he's trying to do a little too much. This might be one of those games where, at his young age, he's perhaps wanting to show a little bit more, and it's not really coming off for him. But, I don't think anyone you can say out there is particularly playing badly. Was there another super chat I might have missed, potentially? No, I got them all. Other performances, I think Xhaka's looked very good defensively and on the ball. I think Lokonga's looked good in possession. That ball over the top to Vieira was brilliant. And I have to disagree with the panel a little bit, actually, in what they said earlier. I think Lokonga's shown a few times he's got that ball in him. Last season, when he was getting a run in the team, it was more what he did off the ball that concerned people. On the ball, he always kind of had that adventure, that willingness to go long and go and beyond. So I think Lokonga's been doing okay, to be fair. And Arsenal just need to go up a few levels now. I think Arteta will get stuck into them at half-time. He'll make his point. Not really to, I don't think he'll berate them at all, as we saw in some of those clips in the documentary, but I think he'll basically be saying to them, some of you out there, you want to be fighting for your place in the team, and it's not about the individuals performing, because a few of them, like Vieira and Marquinhos, who've come in, absolutely have, but it's about the team elevating as one. Arsenal haven't been playing in this half at the level that we saw in the other 6 Premier League games, and I include the Man United game in that. So it's not about just the individuals doing well, it's about the collective showing they can do well when those changes are made, and that's what Arteta needs to be convinced of, because there will be points where injuries come in, as we're having a few already, and he needs to know that when these other players come in, that the level of that team stays at that level or near enough that level. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other talking points, guys. Let's go through your comments. Simp says Lokonga needs to do more, but Rajef isn't impressed. He says, "Sai, this is a joke. The team looks bored." I think that's a good way of putting it. I think the team does look a little bit bored. I think the team does look like a 1-0. They thought, well, at some point we'll just open them up and we'll get the second or the third. I think that might have been the feeling in this room, but that's not really... Yeah, well, it's not been the case, and Arsenal showing that little bit of cutting edge. Let's talk about Marquinhos a little bit more. By the way, Tyler, thank you for the super chat. Marquinhos, I think, has looked very bright. I think Marquinhos has looked like the first 10-15 minutes. I think he just wanted to get through it, just do the simple things, make the right passes, look after the ball. But as it's gone on, he's shown his ability, to run in beyond with his pace, but actually to carry it beyond, to dribble the ball at his feet and take fullbacks on. And he's definitely... in terms of his physical attributes, you can't question he's got them. He's strong, he's fast, and he showed a really good finish, and he was scoring when he dropped to the under-23. So this scoring streak is not an accident. He's got goals in him. He's clearly got an eye for getting into the box and finishing. So he's... Oh, sorry, guys. I've just been told that there's a minute silence going on right now. So I think we're going to echo that ourselves and join in with the minute silence that's just come through.
Minute silence complete.
Man, crazy.
We back?
Yeah, we're back.
It says you know what? I've never seen that before.
No.
Have you ever seen that? I mean, a minute silence at half time. Obviously, the news coming through there in St Gallen that the Queen has passed away. They put a big picture of the Queen up on the screen and a minute silence of everyone in the stadium, with all the players of both teams gathered in the semicircle. Absolutely incredible. The Queen of England has passed away. As we move on now with the second half of the game, and of course, at the moment, 1-1.
Yeah, Zurich got back in it.
Yep.
A penalty late in the first half.
I wonder what Arteta said to them at half time. I wonder if that news, would have, come through and maybe a bit stunning for some of the players. But here comes Arsenal. Good ball. Start the second half well. Martinelli.
Lucky.
Martinelli was very quiet in that first half.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I didn't see him beat his man once.
How do you reckon that affects the competitiveness of this game?
I don't think it's going to.
I think these guys are professional,
professional.
but
Just get the job done.
I think a lot of people in the crowd might be, but then maybe a lot of people in the crowd might have sort of heard the news filtering through from earlier on, especially the English fans.
Can I ask a question? Why do they put these holes in their socks now?
Pressure.
I don't know.
I couldn't stand playing with
Oh, it's got.
It's for the blood pressure.
Yeah, it is.
I couldn't stand playing with holes in my socks.
It's to relieve the pressure on the back. Lee, it's to relieve the pressure on the blood in the back of the leg.
Is that designed as a sock, or do they put their own holes in it?
They put their own holes in it, but I'm sure you're going to see.
Yeah, they've started designing some with them in.
Sorry?
They've started making them
Oh,
with
no,
that
I
whole.
see, right.
Very,
It's
very.
the same with Rip Jeans.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on now, come on. This team trying to play out.
Unlucky.
Unlucky Eddie.
Started well.
Unlucky, weaker foot as well.
He needs that.
I think Mikel's given him a bit of a right again.
But it was a poor first half, really.
Yeah, it was. There's only a couple of players
I
who
hope,
come
I
out
hope
of any
people
credit,
don't
really.
go too overzealous with the kind of criticism. Look, you made a mistake, but Eddie was still good for the goal. Come on, man.
You made a mistake, yeah? But the other players make a mistake, you're ripping into
Your guy makes one every half an hour.
Gabriel have done that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Gabriel makes one every half an hour, man.
Look at that. I hope they don't go too overzealous. Oh, he scored a goal. Gabriel scored a goal.
Yeah, but he gets more chance to do it. Eddie don't get the chances to do it.
These sloppy mistakes from
didn't need to do that,
it's got to stop.
To me, that was a lack of concentration.
Yeah, they're just
You didn't
bored.
need
They're
to do
bored.
that. It's just poor game management.
You can't be bored playing for Arsenal.
No, it's not about that though. It's about like just opposition, isn't it? Like you don't feel like they're a threat. You feel like it's just going to come easily.
They're a threat.
Yeah, I think mentally it's a mental thing, isn't it?
Listen, I hope that's woken them up.
You wouldn't ever, even if this team was playing in a North London derby, they would never play like this, would they?
No.
So it's the
They're
opposition,
up
clearly.
their game. But you can't blame the opposition for us not playing well.
No, I'm not. Of course not. But I am.
Funny enough, in the other game, Bodo Glimt are beating PSV as well.
Is it?
Is that at
1-0
PSV?
in Eindhoven.
Wow. But no, we know PSV ain't that good, man. They're not that good.
No, but I was being told that Bodo Glimt are a good side.
What country is that?
Norway.
They're in the Arctic Circle.
Is it cold there up there? Isn't it?
It's all relative, isn't it?
I was told that they're a good side and that there's been a lot of European scouts watching their games.
Is it cold in the end of October there? Like that's all.
Hopefully we'll be
I
finding
tell
out.
you what, Lee, you better
gone
put
out?
your hat on, mate. I
Put
tell you
the
that.
hat on,
Yeah,
though.
On
yeah,
this
yeah.
team, they're trying to play out from the... What's going on now?
You better put your hat on, man, because I tell
They're
you
trying to
what.
play out from the back and they keep getting caught.
Yeah.
That was poor from their
Oh, we're not punishing them.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So we keep catching them.
Take
playing
the
out
hat
from
and
the back.
scarf.
Yeah, it needs to be ruthless.
Did you
But,
notice
yeah.
that the Arsenal team have come out with black
Armbands, yeah.
In the second half. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what though? Obviously, it's very sad
They
about
have
the
them in the
Queen.
kit.
But how are they going to get these games played if there's games every weekend until from now?
Have another lot of
I mean, we're going to have to see, but there may not be no
Yeah.
games this
How
weekend.
have they got those armbands? They must have known something.
Yeah. We've been hearing the news all day, innit? That
Yeah, but they came out last night.
I mean, when you look
So
at the
it wasn't there last
newscasters,
night, so they must bring them as part of the kit.
What armbands?
So they must do because they've got them on.
Well, it's raining. Do they bring their rubber ring?
You what?
Didn't hear what you said. Rubber ring.
Well, it's raining. There's no way they put armbands in.
But they didn't make them at half
No,
time.
you could
did they?
also
must
get
have
them
got-
from the stadium. Like this isn't.
They could have gone out to the shop.
Yeah, it could have
it's
been.
not impossible. Like,
No, they probably.
It's not impossible for them to be in the stadium, is there? Is it?
I mean, they've got about 4 kit men.
yeah, if you look at the
It's a
the
full-time
newscasters
job.
already
Yeah,
wearing black
I would
suits.
say it'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Black
like they
tie.
already changed black
But
tie.
you know
they
what?
already
You know what I'm
changed
going to
it.
say? I think that they would have known that there was a
There's
strong
something going on.
Possibility, yeah.
Earlier on in the day.
No, but
Let's be honest. We've been talking about
Before
imminent
kick-off,
death now
yeah.
for
Yeah,
hours.
for hours,
So
yeah.
If
Yeah,
we
so
have
maybe someone like at 4 o'clock today would say we'd better go out.
Yeah,
and,
just in case.
Just in case. Go to the stream list.
Because
you know
let's
what I mean?
face it, we've been
Streams
talking
list.
about it all day, haven't we, Lee? So if we have, I'm sure they have. So.
Yeah.
There's a super chat here. It was for James, I think, from half time, but he's asking what happened to Eddie's assist. They took it away. Weird. I don't see him credited. Maybe because of the flick, the deflection, they took
harsh.
it away.
That's
It would be
ridiculous.
harsh, yeah.
should still be an assist because it's still in that direction.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Umang says
I
check.
tell you what, it's quality of Arsenal to do that, though. Put the old armbands on it.
Yeah, and also quality of
Zurich
Zurich to
and
do
St. Gallen
half-time,
Stadium,
Yeah.
getting the image
Get
up.
the image up
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything.
It's a lot of work in a short space of time.
Yeah.
Umang says check Ben Jacobs' tweet. Quote marks Mudryk. If Arsenal made an offer, it would be hard to say no. Mudryk obviously having a
How old
great
was he
day out.
last night?
37.
No, not Modric.
Not
Not
Mudryk.
Modric.
Mudryk.
Mudryk.
Who's Madrid?
He's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Promising.
That's a great ball.
Shoot!
That's good luck.
He scored and got 2
Ukrainian
assists the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it Shakhtar?
For Shakhtar,
Yeah,
they beat
Shakhtar.
RB Leipzig. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Is that
absolutely-
the wiper was linked with before?
Yeah.
I tell you what, he is rapid. He
What
is
position?
absolutely- Winger,
Winger, yeah.
left winger. He's rapid.
This keeper doesn't look all that.
We haven't tested him enough,
Yeah,
have we?
exactly. That wasn't a difficult
Shot
save.
by
and
Tierney, though.
if someone had followed up on that,
But
we'd have had
More
it.
shots. Arsenal as a whole in games, we need to shoot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get the opportunities, we just sometimes pass one pass too many. Lee McCall says it's pretty cold in Bordeaux. Lee, bring your jacket.
Yeah, them places are freezing, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the Ostersons.
They're going to be snowed here, is it?
Maybe. I remember I went to Ostersons, man. That place was like a Christmas card, man. Pure snow.
I remember, do you remember we went to
Come on, drive
Basel in the
forward.
Champions League? It was in December.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my, I didn't think I was
Ostersons
going to last
way
the
colder
game.
than that.
Didn't think I was going to last the 90 minutes.
Ostersons, there was snow on the terraces.
Ugh.
Freezing, man.
I'm
There
not,
was some guy stood on the terrace.
Oh, that was naughty.
There's some guy stood on the terraces. He had no top on.
oh, that's incredible, isn't it?
And I go, mate. It's at half time. I was watching it. I was thinking, I've got a coat on, top underneath. Half time, I go, you all right? He goes, this warm, man. I'm from Finland. I go, yeah. I go, bloody hell.
I'm not a snow person. Yeah,
Nah, me neither.
I don't like it.
But them Newcastle fans, they bang it out for fun.
Not there, they wouldn't have been. I'll tell you, not in that place. That was
Are you
cold.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that was next level cold.
A lot of those people from those countries go like open water swimming and all that.
Yeah.
In Russia and that.
Come on,
I remember
man.
going to that Basel game, waiting to get on the train and go there, and I was just like, I ain't gonna last this game.
Actually, when we played in that game, we stayed in Germany because Germany's like literally just across the border. Yeah.
8 minutes played in the second half.
That's better than
Yes.
Sambi won.
Look at
Come on,
that,
now,
Sambi.
here's a
Did you
chance.
see that Turkish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on, Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Oh no, that's poor.
Unlucky.
Once
Good
it's gone there, you should just
Unlucky.
play it
You should
across.
have shot before.
Good play, man. Good play. Unlucky. My boy, keep going.
Once he'd done all the hard
The hard
work,
work.
now he should
Shoot
pass.
now.
Now he should pass.
Yeah, he should have got that.
Deflection. Deflection.
No, he hesitated just before he
Nah, I
shot.
think that was a deflection.
He could have
man.
got it away.
Oh, look at that by Sambi. Did you watch it? How are you watching this Turkish?
Oh, Robbo.
Hold in, careful.
These men are part-timers, though.
Yeah, but he's playing well, bro.
Not well. It's 1-1.
No, he's playing well, man.
Nah,
Trust
man.
me, he's playing well.
This is what we do too
It's
much.
1-1
We
against a team bottom of the Swiss league.
Why can't you shoot?
Why you shoot? Why are you
Why
pointing?
are you pointing at other man? Take some responsibility.
That is where we've got to work on it.
Why is he pointing at other
on,
man?
Marquinhos.
Take some responsibility.
That's the thing, Lee. We do it
That's
in
good.
inside
That's
training
good.
every single week. You see them having shot after shot after shot. You see the dinks.
Well,
you
that's
see them
just for the
going around the
cameras, bro.
keeper.
That's just Hollywood.
Yeah, but you see them doing it. So
Right.
There you go.
That's just Hollywood.
Target.
Oh.
we
I
can't,
don't, you know what, Lee? I don't even blame him. Have a shot, mate.
you can't say that we don't do it because we see it week in and week
That's what
out.
I'm saying, it's Hollywood,
It's not
bro. It's
just
just for the cameras.
For me, I just feel
You
like
know,
they just when they get into the
that's
game,
highlights.
it's all that Wenger stuff. That is what
It's so frustrating to watch.
it's
though,
so
innit?
annoying.
You see it open up for them. You
Want to
think,
walk it in.
go on.
They just wanna
Yeah.
walk it in.
You take that extra touch, you allow the defender to get back in position. It's poor.
You know when Xhaka first came, he used to shoot all the time.
all the time. I think was it Hole Away?
Yeah,
Banger.
He used to always shoot. I used to like him for that.
Then he got
I think got to find someone was saying.
Wenger balled.
They find him.
So
Is,
frustrating to watch.
is Jesus on the bench? So,
Nah, there's no need to bring him on, man. There's
Well,
absolutely no need.
Actually, there might be.
yeah. I'd
Nice.
bring
Gotta
him on
win
after
this
half
game.
an
I
hour.
think it's absolutely ridiculous
For
to
half
bring
an hour?
Jesus on.
I hear what you're saying, Lee. It's not a good reflection on those on the
Not-
pitch. But
not
if you have
only
to
that,
bring them
it's-
on to win
yeah,
the game.
Give them
then
a
win
chance to
the
play
game.
the game. Like they never get to play a game.
But give
They
him-
need
give
to
him
get
an hour.
rhythm.
An hour, they should be
Hold on,
ahead.
hold on. This is what happened last season. You then don't let them play games. Then when they're needed, they have no rhythm. They play the whole game. You only play a player like that if there's a player
It's
that's
not a
injured.
testimonial.
Yeah.
You know. We need
This
to
is-
win this game.
Takes
Me,
the
I-
pressure
nah,
off.
It's not a pre-season friendly, bro.
No, I'm not bringing these players.
Really?
On. I'm not bringing these experienced players on, man. We got Everton. That's to me. That's more
Season
important.
friendly.
I don't
Look
think
at
we
that
will
by
have
South.
Everton at the weekend.
Did well.
I think
He
we
has
go
been
for it.
brilliant.
Who?
He's got strength, hasn't he?
Who?
Marquinhos has been fantastic.
That's better. And again, wide
Give him.
out. Good.
Shoot! Shoot!
First time.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Martinelli again.
He's having a bad game, Martin.
He's having a bad game.
It's a great move. He just needed to just.
He just drill it across.
on
What's
his
he
left
trying to
foot
do?
as well.
Oh, that's poor.
Yeah, he should
That's
have.
poor.
No excuses. You should have done better.
He's got to score that. Player,
Target or smash it across.
player of his quality, he's got to score.
You got it,
Yeah, you know, you're right. Yeah. That's poor. He's had a poor game.
Keeper's got to make a save there.
Everybody knows I really like him. He's had a poor game.
You don't say. I would never have guessed. That was a nice move, though.
That's where he's
it.
good.
There you go.
He does hold on to the ball for a minute.
Come on, Arsenal, man. 57 minutes played.
Still time to get my 4-1.
Yeah, there is. It should still be around that.
The approach play has been good. It's just the final finish.
They're boring me, man.
This guy, I'm sure this guy's committed a lot of fouls. I'm sure it's the same guy.
It's the same one.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
a United player. Ref don't want to book him.
Has he been booked yet?
I'm getting away with murder, man.
Look at the gap there, though. There's not an Arsenal player in that whole vicinity. It's just not looking right.
Bit unbalanced.
That's where Jesus drops into a lot.
I think we might see Jesus.
Tripped off again.
TV.
Tripped off again.
Cost of living is. It's really hitting out here.
That's a good distribution by
Touch.
Turner.
Yeah, that was nice.
Come
Play
on,
him.
boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys, man. This is. We wanted a lot more. We spoke about the fact that we wanted to see these players come in and show that they can replace some of the first
They
teams.
need to do it for the Queen. Queen is an Arsenal fan. They need to win this game.
Come on, boys.
Rob Holding.
Anyhow. Anyhow.
Tosi, no score. I beg go.
Anyhow.
Come on, boys.
Niger boy, no score.
Where you going with that, man?
Is he Niger?
What kind of foolishness is that from that player?
Oh,
What's he doing? The keeper's not even off his line, so why are you doing that?
Must have been off his leg.
He must
No,
have
but
been
you
off his
look where he took the ball. He's nowhere near
Is
off
he
his line.
international?
Nah.
I don't know why.
Man's looking for highlights.
Oh, come on, you
That's
man.
a bad ball.
Forward.
Right, this team
Is
is
that
woeful.
Vieira?
Yeah. He done well there because Xhaka sold him short
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Go around him.
He can go round and round about.
But you see what I'm saying about Tini?
No, but
Last season,
give
he
him
would
time to get
literally
his
walk across,
legs,
get
get his
you, walk
football
into
legs, man. You can't just come and dump on a man.
Who's that, Tierney?
Yeah, give
Yeah,
him
I agree. Like,
I've never
he
seen
needs
him
90 minutes. He needs minutes in his
give
legs.
him time to get his legs
Yeah.
back under his.
Yeah, there's no pre-season.
I'm just saying like where his level's at.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but he will get back to it.
It's early in the season.
yeah, there's no pre-season.
No, just an observation. Chill.
Yeah, that's fair
You've got to
enough.
give him time, man. We know he's a quality player. Even-
How's your 6-0 game?
Same as your hair. It's gone.
Of course, you've got a fine mop, haven't you? Just saying.
Some of us have options.
Come on now. Keep
Not a lot of options, but options nonetheless.
Well, one of them's go turkey.
Oh,
He's the only one that went Turkey. I came back even bolder.
60 minutes gone. Still 1-1, and yeah, we might need something off the bench in this one.
Yeah, we might do, you know.
There's control, but there's no punch.
Yeah.
I actually think his team's played pretty well, you know. They've worked hard, haven't they?
It's once in
It's
a
not
lifetime.
worth it, but I was thinking, yeah, you're right.
You
You
know,
are
if we
right.
just
though.
keep being
Do need a
patient.
bit
Here
more.
we go. Oh! It's a Martinelli again.
He's having a nightmare.
He's having a Europa, isn't he?
He's having
He
a
didn't
ball.
need to snatch that.
did
No,
that.
he just needs to take a touch.
He could have took
Yeah,
it
but if
down
you didn't,
and-
you lot would be complaining and saying, why is he taking the touch?
But decision making.
had the time.
I know decision making.
Yeah, decision making in the final.
It was a bad ball, though. It was a bad ball. It was
This
behind
ain't a bad
It
ball.
was behind him. Look, he had to stop.
No, you could have cut him. You could have taken, like,
Yeah.
even on the
Control
run,
that.
taken
No,
a touch
he had
in
to
and
stop.
banged it.
He could have done better with that.
Way better. And we know he can do. He look at the quality that the man possesses. We've
Would
seen.
you have scored that?
Huh?
Would you have scored that?
I'm not a
getting
professional
in there,
footballer. Why are you asking me? That's got nothing to do with
No, but you know what it is, Stricto? I always say, right, just get it on target. Make the keeper make a save. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what he did.
he's
It does
coming
get into
running.
positions like that,
The
though.
fact that he never got it on target, that's why it's poor.
Good ball.
It's not a.
I don't think it's a great ball.
It's not an open goal.
Go on, Marquinhos.
But get it on target. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear you.
Oh, yeah!
Great ball.
Yes!
Yes!
Come on.
Eddie. What a ball by
that was
Marquinhos.
a ball.
Absolutely brilliant.
Marquinhos.
Yeah,
Who's that goal scorer? Who's that goal scorer?
How many goals?
Marquinhos.
Number 14, yeah?
How many? Elton Chabran.
Goal and assist. This is Europa League. And it was on a plate.
He needed to do
Mr.
that.
number
A
14.
bit like Gabriel. Remember Gabriel in that game where he needed to do that?
Yeah.
Great delivery, though. Great
Great ball.
Brilliant ball.
Hey, Robbie, you're bad, you know.
Brilliant cross,
That was a ball.
Lovely cross, Marquinhos.
That's a ball.
He starts Sunday.
Look at the header, though, man.
Get on target. You get it
That was a
on
good header
target.
as well.
Great header.
A good header.
No one's giving him the credit. I want to see more credit for Eddie.
No, credit for that. It's a nice
No,
header.
it's a great goal.
It's a nice header because you know what? He headed it down in the corner. That's what he really
And look at the space he had to score.
Yeah.
But he made the space.
Although it has to be said that
No, I'm
really
talking about
keeper should have
the
stopped
width.
No.
Because he headed
What's
down.
the replay? He's headed it
When you
down.
head
It's
it
hard to
down,
say, man.
He's got a foot to it, though.
Eddie's done what he's had to do there.
It's a
but
VAR. I don't know why it's taking so long.
No, it's not.
that-
What's
But
going on?
that's down to
When
the
I see it
cross.
taking this long, man.
That's down to the cross.
Come on, boys.
The guy looks like a
The
good
cross was an excellent cross. Eddie made
Excellent
it well.
cross. Great. Even better finish. That's the way I'm going to say it. Listen, Eddie's my guy, man.
Oh, no, yeah, you see, I'll tell you what, I'm
Eddie's
going to start calling you Eddie from now on.
Yes, Eddie. Not all black people look alike, mate.
You fell into that one, Lee. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I did.
Go, Sambi.
I did it.
Get that from
Right,
Sammy.
come on.
I'm Turkish is watching.
Eddie! Where's Eddie?
Marquinhos.
Oh, unlucky.
Seriously, Turkish. I hope you're watching.
There you go,
Sammy.
slipped.
Laurie,
Running
it's Zurich, Laurie. It's Zurich. Yeah. This is and he's not even having a great game. I'm going to be honest,
He's having a
Sambi.
very good game, man.
Marquinhos is having an excellent game, though.
Sambi's been solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not.
Nothing to
See, the problem is,
Special,
right?
he's been solid.
Sambi's not being under any pressure, and we know teams target him in the Premier League. We know that, and more time than not, he does come and he does fall under that pressure. I would say.
I thought we'd done all right against Villa.
Yeah, he's done all right.
Listen, there's no one's saying he's bad.
He's not a DM, is he, though?
No, he's not a DM. That's what we're saying. Yeah.
But I think what
we
he,
don't need a
if I was Arteta, I'd be challenging him saying become a DM.
But
Because that's how you're going to get game. You're going to get a load of game time.
Party could be back.
Party. I reckon Party's back on.
Yeah, he'll be back Sunday and injured by Wednesday, but like he'll be back by Sunday.
Part time, you called him.
Yeah, part-time.
part-time.
Thomas part time.
But it's amazing with Partey because before he came to Arsenal, he had a spotless injury.
Yeah. I think
So did most of them.
That's a free kick.
That was a free kick. Thank
And
you.
a booking.
He's not really pulled his cards out. And normally in Europe they do, you know, but he's kept.
We
with
get
his
the only
pocket.
ref in Europe that don't give you a
Tomiyasu, look how long he was out injured for.
Yeah.
He was out for so
holding
long,
his-
I forgot
Yeah,
his
He was
name.
trying to take his shorts off.
Shorts off.
I mean, yeah.
Zinchenko as well. I don't
Make
know.
you free subs.
Zinchenko
coming
come
on
to the
for
team
Zurich.
within 3 games is injured.
So what do you think that is? Is it something to do with the way they train then, or
I
what?
don't know, they reckon the pitch is like...
carpet.
Can we change your
No,
weather?
training ground down there, like, you know.
Oh,
Nice.
great ball, that.
Good strength.
Handball.
Handball. That is a definite handball.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
That was exactly what happened against Atletico Madrid yesterday.
Oh, yeah, with the pen.
Yeah, the penalty. Like,
As you said, it was a great climax to the game, that was.
9 minute stoppage time was better than the 90.
Come on, close him down. What's that?
Block. Corner kick,
Another
Zurich.
corner. Where's where they got the last one?
Bouncing behind the goal there, isn't they?
Oh, he is, though. He is actually.
it's-
Yeah,
it'll be
I told you. You know when you go to
interesting,
you know when you go to these games,
Look at
people
that.
forget. This is their biggest game.
Yeah.
They're always up for it. These fans and that, man.
It'll be interesting to see when Matt Turner comes out the team in this Europa League and Ramsdale plays probably.
I say knockouts. It has to
Knockout
happen.
stage.
Yeah, it would have to be.
You have to be ruthless, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck sentiments, bro.
No, it's true, 100%. Regardless who we get in the round of 32 or last 16.
I'm not
No,
confident
if
with
we
it.
get a really poor team, then keep him in.
No. I'd still
I'll
play
still
him,
get
man.
rid of it.
I'd say if they win 3-0 or something
Yeah.
like that, then you're chucking him in, but...
If
I
we're
was
winning
saying,
3-0.
I'm sure this in Europa League, the top team doesn't.
the
Yeah.
top team doesn't
They
go
don't have to
into...
play.
The next round.
They get a
Yeah.
bye to the next
Yeah,
round.
Yeah, so it's the Champions League team, the
Yeah.
third, they play the
Yeah.
second
They
team.
play the
isn't it?
second
Yeah.
place teams, yeah.
So we would have a round
doing
off.
that this year, innit?
We'll do a round. We'll have a round
So
off.
we go
again.
straight into the 16, last 16.
Yeah. And then
why it's
so,
important
and that's
to
when
win
we can get the Champions
What
League
was it
team
usually?
after
32 and then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because of this time
Do you know
now,
what
if you win the group, we're going to the last 16.
Turkish.
Huh?
Do you know what the Eindhoven score is?
Nah, double
1-0
check.
they were losing.
Still
Yeah,
We're losing.
it is now.
I'll check.
Who's coming?
1-1.
This
1-1.
It's 1-1.
This
How
Italian
long's
guy
ago
coming
that
on was their
was?
second top
Same
scorer.
Yeah.
Take that, draw. Will you take that
That'd
as
be
a
brilliant. And
draw?
it's at Eindhoven?
Yeah.
That'd be perfect for us.
It's still a long way to go in that, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll win it about 3-4-1 in the end.
Ash says Marquinhos man of the match, goal, assist, and he hasn't lost the ball.
Yeah.
So far.
Do you think you get a good reception next week, Rude?
Oh, go on, close.
Destroy?
It's quick. What, at the Emirates?
Well, it's a good ball.
Bro, this
People's-
keeper is suspect.
He was
in
my
no
least
man's land,
favourite
man.
player of all time.
Hey?
He's my least favourite player ever.
It gets some stick
Van
next week.
Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy,
really.
Couldn't stand him.
I seen.
You see that?
Yeah.
I can't go.
I seen Tierney getting onto Martinelli as
He's
well.
offside anyway.
He's offside,
Because
yeah.
Tierney's like, what are you doing? And Martinelli put a head down and just ran off.
That's Willie Mike.
Yeah, he was his man. He
Oh, the goalkeeper's got
Yeah.
a claim there. It's in his 6-yard box.
yeah.
Gee.
Nah, I would.
Zinchenko.
Bringing on three
Zinchenko.
We're bringing on some
Odegaard.
heavy guns here.
Zinchenko.
That's overkill, man.
He's doing the
So
same as he did on Sunday.
Bringing a gun to
Then again, we keep doing this. Like,
To a 9
a.
No, but you know
it's
what?
too much.
Something you also got to remember, right, as well, with some of these players, right, like Vieira, Marquinhos, they've already been playing at this
you see
intensity and that for, you know what I mean? So
He doesn't look
it's a
happy
good
with it.
idea. I mean, you take him. I think that's a good idea. Take him off. He needs these man for
I
Sunday.
keep saying it though. He just busts his load in one
Vieira.
roll, in one goal.
No, but Vieira. The other day, you know what? A couple of weeks ago, right, people were criticising. I remember being on street, people criticising on the telly. He's only made one sub. Why has he only made one? Now he's making three. Everyone's crying.
No, don't agree with that. Don't agree with that whatsoever.
But I believe with these things, right?
No. Martinelli should come off here.
These are guys have not played 90
No, I forgot there's 5 subs. I forgot.
Yeah, so
those
I
5
don't see nothing wrong with what he's doing.
68th minute though, man.
But he saw something on really last weekend.
Seeing it behaving their games.
There you go. There you go,
I forgot.
Martinelli should
He should have gone home then.
Yeah, I'll take
It's only
Martinelli.
Kaz that said it to me. I totally forgot.
I'd have kept Marquinhos.
Yeah, you should have.
I can't bloody say his
should have.
name.
But it's-
Bro, if an
I
injury
just
happens,
think
bro, it's
sometimes a lot
unforgivable.
of
Marquinhos.
cases
What's
of
his
that, it's
name?
like-
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Come on, man. Get a bit of culture in your car. Come on.
Get some minutes in the legs of us.
Get a bit of culture in your
I
man.
must say, I am surprised that he's gone
Marquinhos.
free like that. Boom, like that.
Marquinhos.
You know, Larry, you know about
He should
it.
have stayed on him.
What?
Marquinhos should have stayed on. There you are, I got it right.
Come on, man. I want my 4-1.
Oh, yeah, a couple. I think you might be in, Rob. I can't lie.
Now a couple of big guns are coming.
Yeah, I think you might be in. Ash says we can relax now. The Saka backup has arrived. It's a great piece of scouting business again.
Well, let's see.
Just goes to show how
Still
seriously
early.
the manager's taking
That's a
it.
great. It's what we were saying earlier, isn't it? When you see a player like that, this is a chance in the Europa League
Yeah.
to make a name for
Really looking
himself.
forward to next week.
He
Seeing him
started
next
well.
week. Can't
Oh, but
wait.
he got a
By Tosin again.
offside.
It's having a good game. Turn out.
Oh, look, he's died before the ball's gone near him. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, like that. But
Bro, I'm with you, Lee, man.
Yeah, hits it wide.
he don't fill with me with much confidence. But as well as I say, he plays in goal as well as I say Marquinhos.
Was he not
very
just
well.
covering his angle there?
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he dropped.
Let's see what his kicking's like.
Most of the top teams don't have amazing backups, though, do they?
Yeah, exactly.
Because let's face it, if you're a
we're
good
a top
keeper, you're
team,
not
yeah.
going to want to sit
Sit
on the bench.
I
Right?
think the best was Romario from Man United, wasn't
United,
it?
yeah.
And then
I look to have got an older goalkeeper in, like, you know.
Yeah.
Someone
Ben
like Ben
Foster.
Foster or something like that.
Foster.
he's not bad. He's not a bad keeper.
He's retired now, don't he?
He's
But
not bad.
Error. That guy makes
Ben
errors for
Foster.
fun.
Yeah,
No, I
someone
think
with
Ben
it's Ben
Foster.
Foster of Scott Carlson.
No, I know what I'm
Look
thinking
at the
of.
space.
I'm thinking of the bicycle goalkeeper.
done.
The cycling keeper.
Sammy
Lokonga.
Lokonga there.
That's
Who's
what I was
the
just about to
cycling
Sammy
say.
Lokonga there. Great covering.
Who's the
What
cycling
cycling
goalkeeper?
goalkeeper? Who's a cycling
Ben Foster.
Ben Foster. I think he's all right.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Ben
but
Foster's
he's
decent,
retired,
man.
isn't
He's
he?
good.
And he's English as well.
Yeah, he's out of
We didn't
contract.
need a new goalkeeper. We
Keep
had
that guy
Leno.
away from the Emirates.
So we
Ben
had a
Foster's
great backup.
I agree with you. Ben Foster would be a good backup.
So what, you don't see his errors?
No.
He's a good.
Wait, I'm just asking a question. Do you not see his errors?
All right then, hold on, Stricto. Like, who would you prefer to have?
Oh no.
Ben Foster or the goalkeeper?
Xhaka.
What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier?
He actually said it. Kelechi and Juju.
He doesn't go.
He shouldn't be starting in this game.
we don't have an
It is simple.
alternative.
No, you play somebody else.
Yeah, but there is
You,
no
you play
alternative.
Matt Smith. You play somebody else. He's the only senior guy you have. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They can get injured at any time.
I know that. Trust me. But not playing 2 games in 3 days or 4 days. I know that. I know human anatomy to know that these high intensity games will cause injuries, more injuries.
But it shouldn't be that high intensity.
Well, it is. It's football.
This is your antidote,
It's football.
It's what?
See what I mean about the keeper should have saved.
It's what?
No, because he headed it down. He headed it down.
I'll tell you what.
Heading down.
I do make
Hey,
him
Kelechi,
he
man,
should
you
be
jinxed
off
it,
there.
man.
Martinelli,
I just
there's no
said- I
need
just
to bring those
knew.
guys.
You
They're
know.
important.
You're right.
Shaka's
You know.
important. Martinelli's important. Shouldn't be on that pitch now.
Yeah, exactly.
This
You're
is
only
why
winning 2-1.
last week.
Oh, come
It's
on.
close. And we
Why is he still on then?
Who?
Tom Yasu.
No, he needs game time though. He doesn't.
He needs game time. I understand that.
So does
Just sub him. I know he doesn't get sub him.
Marquinhos.
We don't need him.
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
No, but
Marquinhos.
Kelechi, we are short in that area anyway.
I know that. Trust me, I
what
know,
he's saying.
but he's the only one we have. To be honest with you, to win a Europa League group stage this thing, we can win it with Matt Smith.
No, but the
and
thing
them
is,
lot.
right, no.
No, he's the only senior man that can at least do a job.
Listen, if
We're
he
only
plays a
winning
very
2-1
weakened
with him
side
in
and we
the
don't
team.
win, you'd be amongst the
Yeah.
first to say the manager didn't take it seriously.
Yeah. You
No,
have to
I
take
wouldn't
it
say that.
seriously.
Bringing on people
You're
like
playing Matt
Saka.
Smith. It's common sense. Playing a younger player.
Who?
Because Matt Smith is a human being for crying out loud.
That's
I don't think you know the player. I don't think you know him, but we know him.
That's how
You
low.
don't know him. Your lawyer doesn't know that. It's not. This is not. What's that you show? That you show with that guy. That's always advertising. Anytime you say, you say it about you, talking cheap. That's not it. You're not analyzing the kid there.
No, but listen, Kelechi,
So, bro,
man,
He's a human being.
exactly. That's a human being.
That's the category now.
you know what? He's saying that. He's
Stop
being
it, he's
wise
a
after
human.
the event.
No, I said it before. I said it before.
So we ain't even won this one.
No, I said it before.
said it prior.
I said it before.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, okay, fair. You make a good point. You make a good
Sorry.
point.
No, I said it prior.
Oh,
This
what
time-
I'm saying,
Kelechi, man, stay away from Pogba's witch doctor.
if the manager had made several changes and we don't win the game, maybe not you, but a lot of people would have said, look, he's been complacent, he's gone out there, he's not taking it seriously.
You didn't sign a midfielder, a CM or a DM. You only have 3. 2 are injured. And then you're playing Zurich.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but they're only beating Zurich 2-1
Yeah, so you're going
He's
to
only
you
beating
shouldn't have started
him 2-1.
It's only 2-1.
I said,
2-1.
you're
You
going
got
to make
to
11 changes.
no, I
No,
don't.
I'm not going to make 11 changes,
Well,
but
then-
there are
So then you can
departments.
apply that to
Who is the
everyone.
most
Yeah.
important
There are
player in this
depart-
team at the moment? Is Shaq.
It's Xhaka. There are departments that we are short. That's what I'm
So what
saying.
happens if Shaka gets injured? Who would
Exactly.
put
Who
you
are
in
going to play? You're going to play the
That's
kid
why we
again.
Yeah, but then he
It's
could
on
get
Saturday.
injured against anyone. Just don't play him ever then if you're going to have that attitude.
No,
No,
well,
you
I'm
don't
just asking you.
understand. There are games.
Asking you a question.
You've got to
don't get
play
it.
him
Playing-
at the moment
playing
because
if
we
it-
don't
you
have the
know what I mean?
options.
You
Who are
have
you
the
playing?
options. Then why did you start Odegaard?
Pardon?
Why did you start Odegaard?
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko. Because he's coming back from an injury, whereas Xhaka isn't. And
Zinchenko's
Xhaka's
gone
got
in
a
at
very
left
good
back.
injury
Has played
record.
all the games
Yeah,
this
left
season.
back.
Just one side, got back
90 minutes all
Another
of
one
them.
to you,
James,
sir.
that's
Another
another
one
one.
to you, sir. He ain't even got off the mark with that.
You pay me up now, James.
If Partey was fit and we played Partey and he got injured in this game, you guys should start complaining.
Oh, James. got more-
You
more
understand?
laps
You
than
say,
him.
why would you play him against? It's the same thing I'm
Yeah, that's
saying.
because Partey's injury prone.
No. If he was fit and he got injured in this game, you'd be like, Zurich, where is Zurich? It's the same thing we are saying.
Yeah, but I
You only have one person. If we had Onenia and the rest of them, you play. I can
But
maybe
we
understand.
we haven't got them.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
you
that's
only
why
have
we
one.
have
Why
to
risk
play
the
him.
one person that you have? Why
Well,
risk the
actually,
one
where
person that you
Zinchenko
have?
is-
So what Kelechi is saying is, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
That's what he did.
Yeah, but then you're doing that anyway. That's
And he's still running. He's still in the pitch. Remove him. He's still on the pitch. Remove him.
We're only winning 2-1.
Remove him.
It's 2-1.
I know.
Yeah, but it's 2-1 with him. He's played 75 minutes.
Yes.
You
One to
man
remove
are
him.
acting like we played.
But
It's
who are you
going to be
gonna bring on?
6-0.
Who you
There
gonna
are
bring on?
players there. Smart
2-1.
Smiths. There are
Yeah.
players on the pitch.
Bring on
It's two-
bring on Zinchenko.
He's on.
Oh, who for?
Tierney.
Right, well, who's more important, Shaka or Tierney at this moment in
Who's
time?
more injury prone? Tierney.
Yep.
Let's take him
I
off.
didn't ask that question.
Yes,
did
but
I?
that
It's
was
like going to a maths test and asking an English question. I actually just said.
To be honest, there are a lot of English questions in math test.
Yeah.
When was the last time you better.
What is the matter with him?
He opened his Turkish.
Turkey.
What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, Robbie,
Even the
this has to be squarely put on your foot. On your
I don't believe what I'm seeing now. We're 2-1 up. We don't need to bring him on.
Of
course we do.
Nah,
What for? Why do you want to go 3-1 up?
you don't need Jesus.
Yes.
No, but we don't want to go too
Kill the
on.
game.
Now, get Shaka
We
off
need
now.
to
What
kill
is the
the game.
point of that?
We
I
need
tell you,
to
he's going to
kill the
take
game,
Eddie off
and,
now.
and they're going to be tired.
Yeah,
so
but-
we bring him on. It's perfect.
I think that's so poor. I think that's poor management in my
If
opinion.
he takes
bring
Eddie
on one
off
of your
now,
best players with 15
can
minutes to go.
And that is ridiculous.
I think that's absolutely scandalous. I'm not gonna-
Scandalous if he does this now.
To take Eddie off.
You know what?
No,
We're not winning 5-1.
There you go. There you go. Oh, this is the inexperience of the man.
That's rubbish.
No, it ain't. We've got.
exactly what
Why
he
is he
should have
taking Shaka off? We're 2-1 up.
Yes, we're only 2-1 up. Exactly.
What's about see out the game?
The most important. We don't need to see out the game
Oh,
against
so
the Zurich
let's
team.
win it 3-1
And
then.
if you start to give them
Yeah, and the
concede
other thing- the
possession,
other thing what I
they come
think,
on
right?
to you.
It's early in the season. We
Nah,
got to
Robbie,
be
man, Robbie, you
Man's
can't.
coming
Yes.
off. Man's
You
coming
can't
off for 30 minutes. They train more.
Robbie, you
Yeah.
can't defend the indefensible.
How's
got
that
to fix it, right?
indefensible?
Oh, no. But when, but
We've got.
It's
to
the
have
right
time.
moves to
30
make.
minutes.
Robbie,
You can't
right?
attack him.
Robbie, hold on.
Attack is the best form of defence, and bringing that player on is exactly
As a
what we
manager,
need.
yeah, he knows which players are possibly coming towards the red zone. He knows how
Exactly,
many.
more than you.
Hold on. Yeah, no, he does.
So how do you know?
So why would you risk it for the late?
No, but how
later-
do you know? How do you know he's
No,
not
but
there?
Robbie, hold on, let me land. Why would you risk it for something
Were you
later? Yeah, I'm trying to take off and I can't even finish.
Good ball.
It's madness. I just think it's madness to
Three
bring
months
us
as well, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, we're not winning 5-1. You know?
What?
I know,
no
but
point
there
in
are other games to win this thing. This is just the first game. We have 5 more games in the
pressure
group.
off. If
Let's
we
get
win
the
the
game.
game,
We spoke about it.
This is
We
the
said that
two
earlier.
against
Let
us.
Ben White there.
Games out the way.
Ben White has played midfield. He has played
why we wanted
DM.
to score another
Let Ben
goal.
White there.
About League Two side at the best this lot, I know. Come on.
Suppose Ben White comes on and gets injured.
Let's be honest.
We have cover.
We've got exactly right.
That's what we're
Exactly
saying. We
right.
have
So I'll
cover.
finish that now.
Put Ben White on at centre
Put Ben White on
midfield.
something.
now.
Rob,
Do the
Rob.
same.
We have 6 defenders. We have
Rob,
everybody.
look, the way you got to look at it, right? Really and truly, with this team, without the subs on, we should have been able to do the job. Now, look, I understand that we haven't at this current moment of time, but we don't have to bring these big players on to see the game out. These are professional, quality Premier League players. I'm sorry,
But
but
to say
for
it's
me,
scandalous to bring on
it
Jesus.
is scandalous because then if he gets injured,
If.
then what?
Yeah, if.
You could get injured in training.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he's
if-
Someone got
Man's
injured
coming
coming out of the bath.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't bath no more.
Yeah.
But you're increasing the
That's a
probability.
great point.
They should have a shower then, shouldn't
But
they?
you're
Yeah.
increasing the probability.
Look, Smith
of
Rowe
another
got
game.
injured the other day in the warm down.
Yeah.
You're increasing the why? Because he came on the pitch in the last couple of minutes. You're increasing the probability.
No,
of
but you
him
still would
getting
have had to
injured.
do a warm down.
Yeah, you're
Even-
increasing the
Whether you
probability.
come on the pitch or not, you've got to do a
You're
warm down.
increasing the probability of him getting injured by him coming
Because
on.
footballers have got to
Yeah.
play.
And you're increasing the chance of us
It's just stupid, man. It's
not,
just-
not
it's
getting
And
a
plus
win
for me-
if you don't bring him on.
Let's finish this game.
You know what?
Man, I'm going, okay, you're winning like 5-0.
Jesus' kind of performances are all on intensity. It's just stupid. It's stupid.
Exactly. So you bring him on 15
I
minutes.
agree.
and
I
run
don't
him.
think you needed to make 5 big.
We didn't mean to
stupid.
bring on. There's no need to bring
It's
on.
just a
Jesus,
rookie.
but you know what I mean? Eddie needs
It's
minutes.
rookie. I'm sorry.
He's had minutes
It's
and he
just
scored.
Yeah, but he's only had. He
Right,
hasn't
and
He had
done.
75 minutes. He didn't have 5. He had
has he?
75.
How do you know he's not tired?
The truth is that
Well,
whether he
so-
scores
so when is he
2-1
gonna
or
complete
whether he
90
wins
minutes?
5-1, it's still 3 points.
A foul.
There's no need for all these things.
It's absolutely
There's
stupid.
no need.
It's not 3 points.
Because if they pick up injury now, people still complain. Next thing now, we see.
10 minutes left.
If 10 minutes goes by, nothing happens, then we're cool.
What if we don't pick up the injuries? Then what?
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
we're
not.
happy. But why risk it? He said, but why risk it?
It's
You
just-
can
Why
do
risk it?
you can do a Zoom meeting with your staff. They
Why
want to
risk
drive all the way from Aberdeen to London.
Why
Why risk your life?
Why risk it?
Under the rain and snow. It doesn't make any sense. You can't settle with them on the Zoom and say, yo, boys, let's go there.
Why
You
risk
understand?
why risk
drive down?
anything? Why risk
drive down?
anything?
No, Robbie, man, you're
Why risk it?
looking
Everything's
at
a
it.
risk.
Any time a player comes on the
Everything's a
pitch,
risk.
yeah.
Every decision
Him
is a risk.
sitting, him sitting on the bench is a risk.
No, of course it is, because if he sits
You know
on the
what,
bench and then
I
they
do-
score,
I see both
I
points.
see both sides as
Even
well.
if you look at even like managers like Pep, yeah, That guy
You
always
can't
plays strong.
compare Pep to Arteta because he
listen,
doesn't do these
listen,
kind of
listen,
things.
no, because you know, you're cussing him saying it's scandalous, yeah.
Because
Pep will play a game. It's like a League Cup.
Because Man City.
I see. Last year they were playing like a League Cup game. I think it was against like a League 2 team.
Man City
and when I
have-
saw the team, I was like, jeez, man.
Rob,
De Bruyne, all them man they play.
Man City have the
Go-
quality.
No,
Man
they
City
did-
have the
they-
quality
they
to
did
do
play-
that.
yeah,
though.
they-
If either gets injured, they've still got
They've
someone.
got-
Against
Well, he's
Chesterfield.
all over the pitch.
The Bernard was on the bench for that.
Chesterfield,
game.
yeah.
Chesterfield. I watched that,
Chesterfield.
yeah. He was on the
Yeah,
bench.
but look at the players he had.
They
Bernardo
rotated.
Silva,
No,
all of them.
he rotated.
And he brought them all on, didn't he?
Yeah,
Right?
he brought them on.
Yeah, because he's got
This is how that guy did, right? Sometimes get this mentality out of your head about resting.
It's nothing to do with
So
that.
I hate it. You know what I mean? It's
No
always
one's
like
saying
you got
that.
rest this man, rest that.
Yeah, this one I can
Obviously,
understand.
obviously you got to be sensible,
Yeah,
and I
it's only
think
one
he's
player.
been sensible with the players that started the game. But why can't Jesus come on for 10 minutes?
It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid.
I mean, that one I
Dumbest
cannot
thing I've
really
ever
argue.
seen.
But my own is you have only one central midfielder, CDM or whatever. Only one.
That's where it
and he's
started
playing 90 minutes.
He's still on the pitch.
He's still on the pitch.
Yeah. And he's
You
got
didn't even know what sort of injury he got.
But I suppose you're only saying that because you saw him injured.
Yeah, because at
Yeah,
the
of
start
course.
you didn't say anything.
At that time.
No, I did
No, he
say
said that.
I did say you were not here, bro.
But what
or
happened?
maybe you need. You were
Did he say that about Xhaka? Because he
Yeah.
Of course I did.
he
That's the
did.
first thing I said.
Yeah, he did.
We got a couple super chats coming amongst the argument saying, Justin saying, I don't like Arteta's subs. I would have liked to see Zinchenko in the middle to give the centre mids a rest. Tierney doesn't need it with Zinchenko starting. Martinelli needs
Refund him
rest.
his money. Refund him
Switch
his
Marquinhos to the left and seat.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
And M4 says, before Xhaka went down, it showed Arteta pointing at the floor, telling him to go down.
Yeah.
He's not injured. It was a tactic to speak to the players. Relax. But that's even worse. This is Zurich. I don't want my manager telling man to go down. this is fucking Zurich.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when we're in Champions League and we're playing Real Madrid?
I'm telling you, man, we love our game.
The guy is an
It's easier
absolute-
said than done,
Mate,
Jimmy.
I tell you, this guy, man, he's hard to defend at times, man. Some of the stuff he does is just, it's
is it
nonsensical.
stupid?
Yeah.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense. It's
How?
absolutely stupid. And
How
as I
is
said,
he going to win the
nonsense.
game? His
if
main
my
job
man
is
saw
to
that,
win the
she'll call
game.
him a dunce because he was stupid.
So Pep's a
I'll be
dunce then.
honest.
When he
Yeah.
done, like we said,
No,
Chesterfield
no.
last year, he's a dunce.
And the reason why is
Pep's
because
Pep's a dunce.
Man City have the quality to do the replacements. We don't. It's
Well, we
clear.
obviously do, because we brought off a
He's
great player off the
He's a
bench.
stupid. That is stupid.
Martinelli has played
Absolutely
70
stupid.
minutes.
And
Take
you
him
know what?
off.
You know
Bring
what?
on Saka
The
or
only way that we're going to learn
Why
is
is he playing
again
90
another
minutes?
injury that will happen.
there we
That's
go.
what
Foul
will
ref,
happen.
no?
So, do you think that we've been convincing tonight?
No.
Definitely haven't.
But if
been.
we do the job 2-1, I
It's
take
all
my 3
about-
points. I go.
I don't think we've been bad enough to bring on 5 first teamers.
It's
I think
about
5
winning.
is a bit too much.
It's about winning the game.
I
I don't
think-
care
I
how
think
convincing we
There's,
are.
a,
It's just
there's,
about qualifying.
there's also a saying in football, Lee, you know this as a guy who played a lot of football, yeah? It's about getting minutes in the legs of players.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So,
Of people who need
Fabio
them.
Vieira, come on, this is his first full
No,
game.
I've got no problem
right?
with that.
So you're gonna have to take him off. Eddie's not played a full game this season either. You think you guys are forgetting that? He's not played a full
Yeah, but
game this season.
he's played
Right?
lots of. He's had
Yeah, but
minutes,
he's not had a full game, so probably that's why he's come off, right? Marquinhos has not played a full game this season. That's why he come off. Yeah? All the players who come off is sort of a similar thing,
I like the black boots.
right?
Nice.
Tobias hasn't played a full game. I still
Here we go. Here we go.
That's it.
I love the black boots.
Tobias hasn't played a full game. I still don't.
I agree with you.
Right,
But when
so
you've
it's
only
a
got
Tobias
two
will go-
midfield,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
only got two.
Tobias
Tommy
will
Asu-
hold it.
yeah, he's
And
played a
Holding.
full game.
And Holding.
And
They've not
Holding,
played.
yeah.
Why are they
But
on?
Holding's playing at the back. He's not had the running to do that.
Well,
Some of
so
those
is
players that I've described.
So is Tierney.
No, he's playing
No,
as a
but
wing
he's
back.
been-
Up and down the pitch.
Don't start
Left
trying
wing
to
back,
change
he's
the goalposts.
differently.
He's changing the goalposts.
The left wing back. He's been
He's not, he's a left back.
How many times have you seen Holding in the
Oh, well,
box?
why is Tommy Asu still on there?
Why is Tobias still on?
Because he doesn't play in the same
Because he
way.
probably
No, don't say that.
don't
You are
play
shooting the
same way.
goalpost. That's the problem.
come on, man.
You are shooting the goalpost. Tobias himself has just came back from injury. You should be managing him too. The same way you are managing.
What about the
Shoot
Congo?
now, shoot.
What about the Congo? He's had 90 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Kelechi, let me play devil's advocate here. So he's 2-1. You're in danger. Let's face it, even though it doesn't look like it,
There's no danger.
there's a possibility that Zurich
takes
can
a
score.
second
There was
score
no
a goal.
danger in the
So-
first half.
yeah.
And then right at the end of the half, they got.
Arsenal should not. Let's get this
That-
right.
that's our
Arsenal
own
should
fault.
not concede
Not
a
them.
goal.
Thank you very
against
much.
a team
Should.
like this.
Thank you.
Should not.
But it's
Right,
a
but
game
they
of
have.
football.
Right, if they
11
concede
against
one,
11.
they'll let
Sure.
it go. But to concede
Get-
another
I
one,
said-
yeah,
I
it's
said-
scandalous.
And he's making sure we
Yeah,
don't.
but he tried to
So
put
he's-
the game
he's
out
putting
of
us
reach.
in
See,
the-
look, here we go.
Yeah.
I think he's
Right,
got
well, if you say that, you never change the back four.
Right.
I'll tell you what, he's had it.
They're looking for a
He ain't
penalty.
had 90 minutes. Turner, he's still in there. Why can't we get Ramsdale on? Come on, get him on there.
Come on, you chatting rubbish.
No, you're
What a ball that was.
Who's that? Odegaard. Hooligan.
Martinelli.
There you go, that's it.
Go on. Shoot first time.
Bloody brought him up and he didn't even score. What a waste of the sun. What a waste of the sun.
That was probably the best save of the game.
And he would have scored.
Yeah, no, you fucking would. Oh, sorry.
Hooligan.
Who would have?
Ooh, he did have hold of his own, yeah?
So basically, Lee, are you
Yeah, no,
criticising?
this could be a penalty, you know?
Lee squared.
Let me see this again.
Boldly. Which one? What are you talking about?
The black one.
Differentiate them.
Are you criticising the manager for wanting to put the game out of reach? That's effectively what you're doing.
No, I'm criticising for. I think making the substitution.
To me, that could have been a penalty easy.
My argument is I don't care about Jesus.
You don't care about
Jesus because what I'm saying is we've got two midfield players there. If anything happens to those two midfield players, we're in trouble. That's my argument.
That's the only argument.
No,
I see it with the Xhaka thing, but with the sub.
We're in trouble already. So if that happens,
I get the Xhaka thing.
You're sacrificing one game for the whole group stage. That's what you're doing.
I think
It doesn't make any
With the
sense.
Xhaka thing, I understand if he was injured. Like
He's not
when you're saying-
injured.
But he weren't. Right,
No,
but
you
to
still
not start the
don't
game.
get it.
nothing
You have
wrong
to
with it.
manage the only one you have. Because if I get injured and I'll be out for 6 weeks,
well, then
and your whole
never
group stage is done already.
No, but
When you're trying to rescue one game.
Rest this,
But
rest that,
Kelechi,
rest
if
that.
he doesn't
I
get
don't
injured, which he
agree with
isn't,
that,
your
but what I'm
argument
saying-
is redundant.
When he fell, wasn't your heart in your mouth?
Maybe he knows
No,
part.
no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
He doesn't have a heart.
Let's get Okay, no problem.
I'm a heartless Jamaican. You don't have a heart.
If Party's fit, say for next against PSV, right? I will go along with it. I'll go along with those lines. He plays 70 minutes.
Exactly, yeah, no, I get that.
You lot are carrying on like we're winning 4-0.
No, but my thing
It's
is,
2-1.
no, look, what Lee said is correct. I feel like if we
2-1.
conceded another goal, it would be.
Oh, is that
We've
sending
got a
off?
free
free
kick on the
kick.
edge of the box.
That's a free kick.
But if we conceded another goal,
You see why
Rob Holding.
Holding has been doing it. You see what we are saying now?
Oh, God.
he's
What's he
offside.
given?
He's offside. I said if we
not. Is it a
concede,
free
it's
kick?
offside.
Lucky.
If we
free
concede
kick,
another
isn't it?
goal,
Free kick, isn't it?
No, it's offside.
it's offside. You know what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
If we concede,
Otherwise, it'd have been a free kick.
Yeah.
look, if we concede another goal, it's absolutely scandalous. I just, my point is,
manager's
I
trying to
think,
be offside, even offside.
I think
No,
it's,
offside to me.
it's poor player management. I just
And he
think it's
weren't
just
touched
poor
either.
player management. I just
He
think
dived there and all.
He fell over. He just
Nah.
look.
Yeah, he
He
dived.
sort of felt a
He
little
should have
bit.
booked for that.
That's a dive, sure.
how many
He
times
fell
have we
for it.
spoken
That's all
about
it takes.
Saka?
Yeah, the ref fell
What's
for it.
the issue that we say that Saka's played so many minutes?
Have we been
call-
convincing tonight, Lee? Yes or no?
Glory, it doesn't matter.
It does
brother.
matter.
The 3
Because
points
as a
that matter.
manager, you have to do the best for your team.
yeah, but bring him
Yeah,
back.
it's about
Bring
winning
him
the
man.
game.
No, it's about winning the game
doesn't-
today.
I'm making sure that your second team know how to step up to the first team.
Thank you very
You're
much.
You're not bringing on the first team to max the whole problem.
Kelechi, this is not a testimonial. May I remind you that this is a serious game. You have to try and win.
Some
We've been good
testimonials
enough
are
to win.
harder than Zurich.
We've been good enough to win the game.
Facts.
So why are we winning
No,
it?
no,
We are winning.
He doesn't trust. He doesn't trust his B team.
Because we've been poor. It doesn't mean bring
Yeah, so he's trying
It
to
doesn't mean
address
bring in
that.
5 first teamers. And
Exactly.
No, it
We've
doesn't mean
been
that.
poor. The manager is trying to address that by
Get
saying, listen,
complacent.
Yeah, that's the only thing that loses us this
It
game
just
or
show-
drops
it
us
just shows-
points.
I still bring on the first team as an
Which we did
Then
when
what
we give
do?
away the
did
penalty.
put it
Yeah.
It just shows.
My problem is not even
Do it
bringing
once,
them
you
up. My
don't do it
problem is
twice,
Xhaka. He's the only one we have in that mid.
keep it one combo at a time, people. Yeah, just so the chat
It
doesn't.
just shows the
lose it.
inadequacies and like the real poor game management for me. For me,
I
it's
don't
How's it
necessarily.
poor
For
game
me, I just think
management? I
it's
don't know
just
what you.
absolute.
I
like,
don't, no,
stupidness.
sorry.
You know what? I'll tell you, man.
You're my guy, but I can't.
I don't know.
I might have to school you the way I did about Eddie.
Hey, listen, you know what? I'll give you the props you did. I can't say nothing.
Oh, he's caught it.
How you man this thing, right? Look,
Is that what he's meant to do? Like, it's a shock.
That's all we have left.
You know what? You hit a deflection off of
You know what?
Defenders
Bringing on
foot.
those
Well
slab
done, Matt.
5 subs have done a major difference, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, I thought Jesus done very well.
Yeah. Totally that. And he had a great shot there. That and I think Enkeste would have scored.
Attack is the best form of defence.
And listen, I just said the
Into
only
the
way we're
first
going to learn
minute
is
of
by
stoppage time already.
by
it
going
4
through
minutes?
the bad times. And I feel like he's just going to cause people to get more and more injured. I just feel like it's stupid.
I'll tell you what I did detect though, when he brought the 3 on in one go, I
Panic.
thought that was a little bit of stubbornness from him because I thought You got criticised for it at the weekend. Now you're doing it again, almost as if to show that this is the one.
This is what I
And
do.
partially, it's panic.
He's
can't-
taking
feel
off
like
players, Laurie,
he's just
right,
worried.
that have not played a full game this season. Not one of them, the players that he took off there, have played a full 90 minutes. They must
No, listen,
be
I'm with
absolutely
you. But I'm with you,
shattered.
though. But I'm with
I think
you.
people
I don't
forget
blame
that
it.
when you go. That's why sometimes when you're at games, you can physically. You know that. You physically see players sometimes. They're on empty. You can see it. You can't see it as much sometimes when you're on TV.
And sometimes you need
Right,
an
and
injection of
you
energy.
leave a player like that on, right, and he gets caught out. Especially they made a load of subs. Remember the subs they made, right? And those subs, since they've come on, they've had a bit more energy.
Exactly.
Look how they're coming on the attack now.
This is
Right.
a modern game where you've got more subs. You make the most of it. You
Fitness is
utilise.
key in football, you know.
Yeah.
Are any of these
telling
players?
you.
Are any of these players that started pretty much?
He's come again.
at the
look,
17?
They're
Are they
launching it
gonna
up to
play?
that big guy up
They're not
front
gonna
all
play.
the time.
No, but what?
Oh, should
Well,
I
well,
stay?
You know what they
Should I
say,
go?
right? You heard that expression? Pride comes before a fall.
Don't you?
You're just upset because
Well,
we've struggled against Zurich.
No, I promise you, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that.
Oh, Shaka, he's still going. Like he's
Yeah,
like
no, he's injured.
They should call
should've
him
left
Shaka.
What an effort by.
No, you seem to be affronted by the fact that
No,
we've
I'm
not
not.
put these guys away.
I've told you what it is. I've said it. I feel like it's poor game management. I feel like it's poor. The player welfare for me is important, and we have game after
That should have
game
gone to the
after
flag.
game. We have 12 games in the next, 12 Premier League games before November ends. And I just feel like it's a silly way to manage your players. We know what happened with Saka. Look at happened.
Why
the
is it so
burnout.
silly? Break it down.
Because the burnout that
I
happened
can't
to
lie, I'm
Saka
tired
last
of this
season.
conversation, man. You men are going round in circles. Like, why this? Why that? Why this?
What
Listen,
burnout?
we're winning.
The other day we
It's
won.
1 minute left.
We've still got this.
I'm done with this convo.
Turkish
Still
owner,
got a
right?
small squad.
Turkish.
We have
Thank
to-
you for
we have
ending.
It's
to-
a bigger point, though.
This is what our 7th game this season. My man's talk about burnout.
It's a bigger point, though. No. But
it's not a burnout for me.
My point is, it's a
What
bigger
I'm worried
point, though.
about
It's
is
a bigger
we've got
point.
thin squad. That's
Yeah, it's a bigger point.
If the game finishes right, what a minute left, yeah, and no one's injured, then what?
Yeah.
It's still scandalous, yeah.
Yeah, and we won the game.
Listen,
Most
I
important.
want to do player ratings because I know what I'm
Will it be
giving Arteta
scandalous?
right
Will it
now.
be scandalous?
We won it 2-1.
I know
We
what
won
I'm
it
giving
2-1.
Arteta, I'll
We
tell
would
you
have won
that
it 2-1 with the others.
I don't think Lee
No.
will admit it, but I think his real problem is that he
It's
don't
got
like
nothing
the
to
fact
do
Let's
with that
just see
because
this
I've told
game
you
out.
what it is.
Game ain't over yet.
we've not put these
I've told
guys
you what it
away
is.
in the fashion that he
And
expected.
the thing is,
What
we
was your
bought-
prediction?
We bought 5 first teamers on,
3-0,
and they've
don't
been
know,
putting it
that's
on us the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
got
It
it
doesn't
right.
make like.
Just goes to show you that,
But
right? I'll tell you.
that's what you say.
Just goes to show you. Well, I'll tell you, right?
said
When
2-0,
you play these
3-0,
games,
that's
you
not
know,
our
I'll
fault.
say it again, and I'll say it before I say it again. When you play these games in Europe against these type of teams, a cup final for them. It's their biggest game. They move stadium and it's packed it out in a bigger stadium than even theirs. Yeah, and you see how they jump in flags. That's been the whole. This is their cup final. You take these teams lightly, you lose.
Right.
Graham to Chelsea.
Yeah,
Full time.
full time.
See what
2-1.
happened to Chelsea?
2-1 win.
Scandalous.
Yes, a scandalous away
Scandalous
victory.
decision. We won 2-1.
No, but you know what, Robbie? Is
Is anyone injured?
It was 2-1 before the
The
subs were
injuries?
made. It was 2-1 before the
Dr.
subs.
Lee?
It was
Yeah,
2-1.
doctor. Anyone injured?
It was 2-1
No,
before
doctor,
the
is
subs.
anyone
2-1 when put all those subs on.
It was
Doctor.
2-1 before
Yeah.
And
the
we won the
subs.
game. The most important thing is we won the game.
It was
I know this
2-1.
man talking. Dr. Lee, anyone injured?
Listen, it was 2-1
Yeah?
before the subs.
You get the medicine out, man.
Listen, man.
2-1
Listen,
We won the
done.
game.
Well
See,
done,
let me
Arteta.
tell you something, right, with this, right? 2-1, job done. Win the first 3 games. Beat Eindhoven next week, then beat that Bodo Glimt. We're there.
Yeah.
Then, if you actually look, rightly, actually look at our games coming up. Look what's coming up sort of beyond those games. Those are the real tough ones. Man City.
October.
Yeah, Man City,
Liverpool,
Tottenham.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Get this out of the way so when we're playing those games, and some of those games are at home, then we can put out a complete even youth. That's when your Matt Smith can play. But suppose you leave it, suppose we lose tonight.
Oh, look. And there was a draw there.
And that
as
was a
well.
draw that other game.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's a great start for us. Suppose we lost this game tonight or we draw or whatever and that, right? And then when it's coming down now, right, to those games, we have to send a really strong team to start against Bodo Glimt away.
Yeah.
Followed up then we've
not
got
having
Liverpool
it,
and things
yeah.
like that. Nah, get the job done early, man.
Lee, Gunnar Lee, listen. Chelsea probably had
Dr.
the same
Lee.
mindset.
Dr. Lee's what I'm calling him from now on.
Doctor.
It's not Dr. Kalic, it's Dr. Lee.
Earlier in the week, Chelsea had a game away like
But
this,
no one's-
expected to win.
you're
They
not
lost
listening
it.
to
The
my
manager
point,
lost his job.
Dinamo Zagreb.
But you're not
Listen, we're top of the league. We're top of the league.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
no.
Premier League, and we're
Yeah.
top of the league in this.
Yeah.
You see Kelechi? Xhaka.
What happened?
What, according to you?
I'll tell you what, also, do you know,
I wouldn't risk
do
it.
you know
Maybe
it's the
taken
guys
off the
who put
picture?
black
Of
ties on?
course. Of course.
I made up. Do you notice that?
They've got black.
They put black ties on.
Yeah.
Well, they had it on
No, they
for
had it from before.
No, they didn't have.
No, Kevin Campbell had one.
No,
black tie.
No, he didn't have a tie on.
You know, he normally wears a dicky bow on Thursday, but he
Well
didn't have it
spotted.
on the day.
Well spotted.
So, I've already messaged him and said,
'Cause I spotted that as
I said,
well.
where's your dicky? You ain't got your dicky on.
But Xhaka's not injured.
Oh, we hope not. Because at this point in time, we
No,
can't.
he's not injured. He's
But
definitely
and then he finished the game against Fulham. What did we hear? 6 months
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I mean, that can happen.
No, we know it can't happen. What we are saying is you have to
How did-
mitigate some things.
Did you not hear what Stricto said to you earlier? How did Smith Rowe get his injury?
Tierney.
I was the one that even told
In
you.
the shower.
It was,
I was
no,
on
No, I knew
Tierney.
already.
That was Tierney coming out of the
In there,
shower.
coming out of the shower.
That was TV.
And that was following an international break where
He
they
already
overplayed
had the
him.
injury.
They played him in an unnecessary game.
I said,
Yeah, exactly.
what's
You don't
that-
know the
what's that,
history. They played him in Scotland in an unnecessary game. Very unnecessary game. Go and check it. That's what we are saying. Sometimes
where
you
you're
have to
going,
manage
you
these
would never play
players.
it.
You have to manage them because there are what 50
That
games in
comes
the
to
season.
the other day,
You don't need
right?
him missing
Johnny
20
Beerstow.
of them
Beerstow,
because of one game.
Yeah, unbelievable. Slips over.
Let's do the maths. You don't need him missing 20 games
This is
because
the
of
World
one
Cup
game.
over it.
Listen, put this argument to bed. Man of the match. Let me start with Stricto.
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
First game, goal and assist. Great.
Yeah, Laurie,
I'd go with Marquinhos.
Robbie.
The doctor.
I can see in his face he's trying to think about something.
The doctor, man. You know what I mean? No, Marquinhos, definitely, man. What a brilliant debut, man. You know what I mean? And he was electric. This is what we want to see, innit? We want to see these guys, when they come in, they do something like that. Now he's, the manager on the weekend, if Saka a bit tired or something, he knows that he can throw him in, possibly.
One
That's what
thing,
we want to see.
has the phone number been put on screen? The phone number will be put on the screen shortly, people. Apologies for the lack of a reminder.
The medic.
Huh? For the medic.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Listen, when I see Robbie start crying and doing all this stuff, I don't want to hear no nonsense. When you're playing these men over and over and over in these games that are not necessary.
It was the seventh game of the season. Man's burnt
again,
out.
It's a
Jesus,
bigger
God help us,
fact.
man.
It's a bigger point though. It's
I
not
thought
about
these
just
were
the seventh
athletes.
game.
Listen, people, when the phone number comes on your screen, make sure you save that and put your video reactions in now. The full-time whistle has gone. It's a 2-1 win to Arsenal. James will be doing the full-time reaction show about 10-15 minutes after this stream ends, and guests will be coming in and out as usual. So make sure you send your video reactions in. This half of the room is going with Marquinhos, man of the match. Does anyone here disagree?
No.
No? We're all good?
Surely.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think if Eddie had not given away the penalty, he would have had a shout for man of the match. But the fact he gave away that penalty and that was poor would mean that it's only Marquinhos
Yeah.
you can give it to.
Yeah, I agree. Marquinhos.
I agree with that. Of this game, what are we thinking about Everton on Sunday if it goes ahead?
Well, I think we've got to rest a few players.
yeah, I want Marquinhos starting. I want Fabio Vieira starting. I want Arteta to get his boots out. I want him to get a goal.
We're going
We're going to need a bigger goal.
Yeah, honestly, I want Xhaka to come off in the 60th minute. These are the things that I need to see because you're talking about this squad game now. So I want to see some of these squad players playing. That's what you're talking about.
Couple super chats have come in. AMT says, didn't go beyond first gear and we won. Good job. And Big Ash says, to those criticising the substitution strategy, have some humility and realise that the management team knows more than you do about this.
No, they don't. Who said that? I tell you, I don't know more than me. You mad?
I think that's the super chats in. We've got all of the man of the matches in. We're about to go do some fan cams, Rob. James is going to go live.
Just on the point though, I would doubt whether the games will take place this weekend.
No, we'll see. It's out of our
I
hands
hope
anyway.
it does.
It's out of our hands.
Maybe Arteta knew that.
Yeah.
There you go. That could be another one.
Yeah.
No going this weekend. Go out. You see?
That's a great point.
You don't even know what's going
It's
on.
on fire today.
Scandalous.
Yeah, the crowd is on fire.
My leg, get your hand off of him.
Alright, people, obviously we got the win here, we got the 3 points, we're top of the group in the Europa League. We move on to Everton. Hopefully this Sunday we'll see if games go ahead. Full-time reaction 10 minutes after this stream. Hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, put the notification bell on, and love for the love as always,
Rest in
people.
peace, the Queen.
Peace.